speed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
You think you're funny, don't you?
Toy
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticons scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your doll.
Loki's on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence, wild. From box to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Destro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stay stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's sitting in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk and we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From trailers to theories, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on Films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's a porno.
That's such an old movie. Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's culture we see. From plastic to pictures, yeah, we give you the feel. We talk and we break it every single time.
Welcome to, well, actually, the only show on YouTube where we bring 4 YouTubers together and their opinion matter. Or if I feel that they matter. We got some changes going on this week. We'll get to it in a minute. But first, let's get some new blood. Not new to the channel, but new to the show. You might see him on some custom shows. I can't remember the name. I know he goes on with GI Customs. He's one of the Men on Films crew. You know him. You love him. Sometimes.
Much Customs.
Welcome.
Just sometimes.
How's that cherry feeling?
Hey, it has been thoroughly deflowered, and I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna need some recovery time.
Whoa. Not what I was expecting.
Hey, I wasn't expecting it either.
Well, let's see. Let's get some more. Let's see. He's a masshole. He's not on massholes. I don't know why he doesn't get invited. But you can see him here regularly on Well Actually. Let's give it up for House Indo.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing tonight?
Doing well.
Yeah, I'm just on exile. I don't know. KJ and Kaiju just, they're like, nah. Yeah. KJ is saying from Connecticut because he likes to hide the fact he's from Manchester, New Hampshire. But
Well, we have a returning champion, not last week's champion. There's more to that. He was bringing the heat last week, like a real Canadian hero, or did he join the NWO? I don't know, but let's welcome Plastic Boy Wonder to the show.
Yeah, it's that new boy, Plastic Man, Plastic Boy Wonder in the house. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
Last but not least, Sneaky was supposed to make it, but he's under the weather, and our resident heel might have been the reason why. Let's bring him in. Gibbs, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Not me. I didn't have anything to do with that sushi incident.
No.
Oh, wow. Well, so before we get started, we got a little bit of housekeeping. Like I was alluding to, some things have changed on my channel, and we got memberships now. And Abby had to be the first one because I always talk shit and say,
You're such a tryhard, Abby.
I am the first member.
You always gotta do something.
Also, Stu for Lunch just became a member. I appreciate it. Thank you, Stu. I actually prepared for this, and I do got a little video. I only have one right now, so let's play it.
Say hi, Daddy. Say hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
This is your baby, okay? He's just light-skinned. Mm-hmm.
That one might be mine. That one right there. I'm not totally sure. Just because you name him Darren don't mean he belonged to Darren. But I don't care what this baby's name is. This baby is rice-skinned, but not light-skinned. That is a white child. That is Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus.
That damn Chechnyan baby.
Thank you, Stu. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate it. And then, with the first super chat of the night, Johnny Cock. Put some respect on it, Cock. Oh, shit. The super chat button. Congratulations, Talib. I appreciate it. Thank you much, sir. I got a little media asset for you as well.
Anyone have some change?
Yo, that's the dopest one. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, Tyler, you own
I'm
that.
surprised Michael Bay didn't do that.
That's the best.
I bet it was.
I don't know how I need to. I don't know how I want to feel about that. And
Yeah,
I feel all funny inside.
Right?
A little tingly?
Yeah, a little.
There's a
I think
website
Talib
for
has
that.
something for robots. I think Talib likes robots. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I got a few robots in the house. But let's see. Let's get to it. So, Smudge, this is your first time here.
It is.
So let's bring up the slideshow and kind of explain the rules a little bit. And I think I removed the slideshow. So give me a second. Let's get it up. Welcome to, actually, I think we're on episode 6. Here's kind of a little bit of preview of things to come. But here's the rules. So everybody, it's on a point system. Everybody needs to make their opinion. We'll give time for people to speak. If you have a good take or a great take, you'll get 2 to 3 points. Decent take, 1 point. I don't know. I'm real liberal when it comes to issuing points. But if you start rambling on or start talking over each other, you will hear that, and that means you've got muted, and you will get timed out to the corner with you, and you'll lose 3 points. Also, between each round, there is a chat boost where I'll put a poll up. All your names will be on that poll. The chat can vote for who they would like to get those 5 bonus points. It might help them. It might not. And then after the first round, somebody will get the boot. That's pretty much it. And Stu's pants have transformed into a tent. Appreciate it, Stu.
One of the square ones?
Let me know when it's a wigwam. When we're talking business.
Impressive.
So let's move on to the first topic of the night. And starting off, a lot of video game kind of heavy stuff. First bit of news of headlines. Hold on, I gotta play the asset. I'm just getting out of order here. Here we go. So first off, for headlines, we have. Did you guys see this whole GTA 6 pre-orders go live? Gibbs, I know you did that company bullshit. Let's start off with you. What are your thoughts on all this talk and these pre-orders that went up today or this week?
This is 100% going to go to what I have mentioned before. Take-Two Interactive has always been basically the vanguard in raising prices in the video game industry. They seem that they've done that every time that they release a great Grand Theft Auto game. They raise the price of it, and every other company follows suit. And it's just, this is going to be some single-player nonsense, or we're going to pay for multiplayer down the road. And also, this is 300 gigs. What the fuck?
Yeah. Indo, you was about to speak up. What are your thoughts?
This is the same exact shit they did with that Star Wars Outlaws game. You know, they gave you 3 different tiers, and they gave you 3 different versions of bullshit. You know, they gave you a buggy needing 2 terabytes day 1 patch bullshit. All right, I hate pre-ordering video games personally. I think it's horseshit. You know, give me a demo, then maybe. But this shit, I'm not feeling it. Like this 3-tier shit, so you can get in-game bullshit. That what does it really add an extra $60 value to a game because you got the T-shirt with whatever fucking in-game radio station logo on it? Like they give you bullshit for this like exclusive items all the time. Like it makes no sense, no value.
Oh, is that how we raise our hands?
Oh, yeah, no, I just want to interrupt. I got the Grand Theft Auto 4 Ultimate Edition, and it literally had a lockbox with it. It had a steel lockbox and all these goodies that went in with it. And it was, I think it was like maybe $60 at the time. But just to show you how far we've actually gotten, we're not even getting a disc, y'all. You're paying for a download code. And who did that first? Fucking Nintendo.
Good point. Smudge, you got anything you'd like to add to it?
Kind of to riff off of that, like you're pre-ordering for a download code. That is the dumbest shit ever. Like it can't go out of stock because like that's one of the main reasons you pre-order, to make sure you get it. And it's for a download code, and them and Nintendo both have the balls to actually sell like, oh, we're having physical copies, and no, you're just getting the thing with the code in it. Like it's the dumbest thing ever. I don't get it.
Plastic Boy Wonder, what do you got?
Well, I think I gotta disagree with you guys kind of, because I think we have to look at this on a, once again, want to go to that business side. Yeah, no, fuck you, Gibbs. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Whatever.
This thing is gonna murder, and this thing could be $100 and you guys would buy it. I might even buy it. I mean, they could charge $100.
We gotta hear this, because listen, this is what's gonna, the problem is gonna happen. Oh, the problem is that's gonna happen. If they don't release a physical edition, some sort of edition in the physical, they're gonna complain that it's a monopoly. That means that stores cannot sell it. And if it's only digital, it's only be at the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, and then if they're coming out with the Switch. So that's why they dropped that physical edition, so they can put in stores where they won't have that problem. But does it suck? Yes. But some people are just collectors. They just want the case. Okay, then when we talk about the game, I guess I may be a little bit desensitized, because when I thought the game was supposed to come out, I thought it was going to be way more than the price of what they're saying. You don't have to buy the Ultimate Edition. The other edition's only $79, $20 up more for the Ultimate Edition, where you're going to get more weapons, more varieties, exclusive unlocks. You're getting a couple special car dealers. You're getting some mod shops. You get a unisex salon. I don't give a fuck about that, but you're giving people options. So you don't have to go that route. And actually, at the Ultimate Edition, most people thought that was the price that was going to be. The expectations were much higher before. So what they're doing, I don't mind it. But
guys, don't be suckers. All this shit's gonna be. All this shit's gonna be in this store.
The pricing's bullshit. The pricing's bullshit in general. Because ever since they stopped doing physical copies and on.
Don't get this shit, y'all. Don't get it, y'all.
The catch would be, is the online going to cost you? If the online's not going to cost you, but if they do, but if they do, then we can fight this in a totally different angle.
You realize
what TJ's going to do.
You realize this doesn't have online, right? This is only single player right now.
It's coming though. You know it's coming.
didn't make the same mistake as the last time, because the last time when they first dropped online, it didn't run well. So they're kind of holding up, making sure the online runs properly before they release it.
Got a point.
These guys are going to charge you to put a casino in the game. They're going to charge you to put a casino in the game and fucking gotcha mechanics and all this other shit. Don't fucking play it, guys.
And also, I don't buy this shit because the last 15 years, the price model doesn't make a sense. Like, making $60, $80 games made sense 10 to 15 years ago because there was actual physical copy. You had to pay several layers of people. So to me, 90% of the price nowadays, especially with these all digital games, is just profit to them. So to me, it's just greedy bullshit.
You're right.
Oh yeah,
because they're not paying as many people as they used to when games did pay 60 to 70, and they gave you some shit they actually have. Because they were paying people to make the disc, they're paying people to make the case, they're paying artists to do all the shit. They're making strategy guides that physically win the things. Now they ain't doing all that, so all that cost went to profit, and they still increased prices.
But the game is super huge. The game is super huge.
I have.
Yeah, so this is going on further. It's still a dick move.
300.
People really need water, but if I'm charging you $100 a bottle, I'm still a dickhead.
Talking over each other one at a time.
They're not saying anything.
Hold on. All right, Gibbs, go. Oh, I muted you. My bad. Now you can go, Gibbs.
I have a digital-only Xbox. It's the way of the world. I'm an old school gamer. I love having all the physical stuff. That's gone the way of the dodo, guys. You can't expect to have a disc anymore. They don't want that. It costs too much to make disc drives. It's more components. It's just, sorry. If you don't have internet now, fucking play Super Nintendo. I don't know what to tell you.
I actually agree with kids for once.
Wow.
I love that shit, man. I want the Elder Scrolls map with all the fucking shit, and I want the medallions and comic books. I want all of it. That's not the way of the world anymore.
I want a little dragon statue that does the fucking roar. Like, give me something.
I want to get it. So,
but as I said before, this game was supposed to be. Everybody thought this game was going to be way more money than what it is. Let's see if they get us on the online. That's what everybody's wondering. Okay, what's the slap on the back of the head? Everybody's waiting for that.
Yeah, if they charge like a booster pack or something like that to get online, I wouldn't put that.
Or it has like Bethesda level like bugs for the first month.
Yeah, it points to Super K. 100%.
It makes sense that they probably will do that because there is. I don't know if you guys noticed, there is a huge community of people that pay just to play GTA in their own servers, and they make big money. So I wouldn't be surprised if 2K is looking in that like, hey, why don't we take my piece of that pie?
Well, one of the other things. Well, let's just put a pin in this one because there's a little bit more video game news coming out of Microsoft. They're not doing in good shape. There's a whole sell Microsoft rumors going around. Layoffs, restructuring. Smudge, what are your thoughts on what's going on at Xbox and Microsoft?
They were starting to take steps in the right direction, I think, but in the long game, I'm guessing it's not going to change a whole lot. All these good things that they're doing, I think it's going to be a bait and switch type thing where they're going to give us a bunch of stuff that we kind of wanted that they should be doing. And then they're going to pull the rug out from under. It's like, oh, we're going to have all these layoffs. Oh, we're going to have all these shitty games. Oh, we're going to have all these incomplete ones that are just, money farms for us, And it's eventually just going to go back to where it was. I don't know. I don't want to be right, but.
House, what do you got?
This is standard bullshit. Okay, so Microsoft has been buying up studios and IPs and libraries for years now. They've been buying up everybody. Now they have everybody under one licensing thing. They are cutting off everybody they bought out. Everybody who thought they're going to have a job or a studio for the next 10 years, they're gone. They're cutting them all loose, and they're going to be moving on to licensing smaller studios that they can do these IPs on, do different games. Same thing that happened with like the Mass Effect studios. Same thing that happened with like Fallout 76. They're going to go to granular little guys that do these licenses. They're going to try to bring some of this shit to Hollywood. They're going to bring some of it probably to Prime Video. They're going to try to make some movies out of this shit. But the good news is for everybody, they've laid off thousands of people. That means over the next 5 to 6 years, we're going to see a bunch of indie studios popping up. And I'm happy to see that. Because indie studios are the way to fucking go. They've been I've been almost buying exclusively from small indies for like the past 7 years. Haven't gone back. Most of the AAA games don't even like entice me really anymore.
Well, one thing I was wanting to say when we were talking about GTA, we are the beta testers now, and we get to pay to be the beta testers at $90 a pop with that game.
Yeah.
Plastic Boy Wonder, you've been playing the villain tonight. What are your thoughts on Xbox and all these rumors? And
I think personally, I think they just went way in over their head at first. It was a dick riding contest with a PS5 and trying to see who can battle who. I think now they're starting to realize, and the person they hired is kind of like, hey, hold up, let's pull it back, pull everything back, and then go forward. So they're pulling out, even though they have all those studios. That's why she was talking about when they bought Activision. They asked her, was it a good idea? She didn't really want to answer it because she couldn't. Because if she would have said something bad, that would shoot herself in the foot. But they're pulling everything back, cutting people off, and restarting. So we got to see what they're going to do in the next couple of months.
Gibbs, do you have anything to finish off this topic?
Oh yeah, of course. This is par for the course, guys. I remember there's a real good show on YouTube. It's a Talib 1980 collection as well, actually. And if you watch some of those episodes, you might see me on there. You might see Gibbs Strodamus coming up from the depths of the nether realm to tell you guys, don't kiss these corporate people's assholes. They were talking, this lady, I don't remember her name because it's not my job to remember females, but they were talking all this shit about how good she was doing for the company and all this other shit. And then back in my head, I'm thinking, it's like, these people are corporate slumbags. Just wait for them to do something, do some fuck shit, and you can remember.
Well, speaking of corporate slime bags, did you guys see what Steam did this week too? They're putting out their new Steam machine. People thought it was going to be around $100.
Start up your motors. Come on, you got to get this muscle going. It's this muscle. Let's get to mowing.
So, Smudge, you gonna go out and buy a Steam machine?
Fuck no, I got a PC.
Oh, Master Race.
Good answer.
I was gonna say.
Same here.
This doesn't really affect me. I mean, because I built a decent gaming rig, so I don't have to worry about this shit. But it sucks that the prices was jacked up. I don't know if it's true that because they were saying that price of RAM jacked up the price, but I don't know how true that is. Like, he could just be using that as his, scapegoat excuse. But what was it supposed to be, like $700 or something like that, or something before the RAM?
I think it was like supposed to be in the 650 range.
That would have been insane. Like if
that's great for a handheld,
real contender, like to fuck with.
Well, like the base 512 model was supposed to be the most affordable one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been a huge contender for people who don't want to deal with Sony's and Xbox's shit. But now they have to shell out some real money, some almost PC level money. So,
right?
Yeah,
this is sad. This is how it's sad when you think about the Steam Deck versus this can't compete with a PS5 Basic. You're telling me you're only competing with the PS5 Basic, and you're charging $1,000 just for the system, no controllers. Where PS5, you get the system, you get the controller, and a Pro goes for $900, and that comes with a controller.
That doesn't come with a controller?
Nope, doesn't come with a controller.
Oh,
so,
man.
And you're really good, and you're really gonna try to bang with PS5. Like they have a great concept. They could really, and now you're gonna hit the computer market at over $1,000. My problem is, who are you selling to? They have no identity right now.
That's what I was about to say.
Who is selling to?
Maybe a lot of these guys are the guys that are playing like Blasphemous and all these other random 2D sprite games that look absolutely just amazing on their shit, that they don't need Grand Theft Auto level graphics to enjoy their shit. But then again, why would you spend that money on the tech though?
Yeah, there's no point.
Just get something else.
It doesn't come close to a PS5.
I say if you put another maybe a few $100 extra, you have enough to get a decent PC.
Yep.
Like what is that then?
And they said that the tech is older. So this is older tech than the PS5. What are you doing? And then the next year you're gonna battle against the PS6 with this? They lost their marbles. They've lost their marbles with this one. I'm sure Sony and Microsoft are looking at these guys like, these idiots. What are they doing?
I actually have some of the perfect props for this. So I actually own still one of the OG Steam Decks.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
This thing still works. This was $80, maybe $70, and I have this little handheld keyboard, as my controller. This thing that they're trying to sell now, it is complete horseshit. All right, 1045 for a 512 gig mini PC. It doesn't make sense. Like it really doesn't. Like Smudge was saying, I'm a PC guy myself. RAM and GPUs have gone fucking ridiculous, but still, this is asking too much of a markup, because if you look at it, it's like a micro ITX PC that they're asking over $1,000 for. That makes no sense. Anybody who messes with PCs knows prices of motherboards and sizes. I use an extended ATX motherboard. That's one of the biggest ones you can get, because I like to do a lot of shit. This thing, I could build this thing probably for $850.
Exactly. Yeah.
At home.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I wouldn't have a 512. I could put a 2 terabyte SSD in it
easily.
On top of that,
with money to spare.
You can change your face covers. That adds a couple $100. You can change it.
So let's move on to the next topic. Video gaming and video game consumers just got like double punched in the face this week. There's other news. We'll talk about it next week. But I mean, it's a sad state of affairs for the gaming world right now. But before we do that, I want to thank Figure Fight Club, Abby, memberships. Let's see
all the giveaways.
I only see one person I went to, Batgirl Jen.
Maybe they got all 10.
Maybe.
That'd be crazy.
Or that's, I think it
10
might
months
only
in advance.
Who's ever in the chat. But Abby, I appreciate it. I do have some media assets. Well, 2. So let's do that.
Anyone have some change?
That's just the best.
Well, maybe we can convince Jenna to dress up as RC for an asset.
Right. But thanks, Abby. I appreciate it. That is weird, but hell yeah. Thank you, Caster. Yes, Abby, those are Transformers.
Does
that
he?
will never get old? I hope not. Super K. All right, but let's get back to the show. And next up, JoeFest is this weekend, and there is a butt ton of exclusives, and I'm digging a lot of what we're seeing. First off,
yes.
Ace's ramen toy, his Mauler. How's Indo?
That's a 100% buy on me. I have the Desert Tank, the last JoeFest exclusive they did back in 2023. I love this artillery tank piece. I know everybody's like, it's the not Wolverine. I don't care. I love the design. I'm all for it. I'm ready for the blast effects. I love what he's shown so far with how the figures fit in it. You gotta kind of jangle him a little bit in this tank. That one's like super smooth. It looks like he's really like refined the tooling on it and like done some good stuff. So I'm ready for this one.
Gibbs, do you have any room for a big ass tank in your collection?
Fuck no. God, no. None of us do. No, I mean, hey, this looks good. It's always one of those things like you got to see it in hand first before nobody's above reproach, guys. Got to get it in hand first when you see them. There's been a few issues that I've seen in some stuff, and I'm so glad that stuff like this exists for consumers. I don't have room for it. I don't want this shit on my shelf.
Placid Boy Wonder, are you You got room in that? You got room?
Damn right,
Oh,
Put a trench coat on a tank.
See all the space back here. There's a lot of room over here. But you know, man, I might get one just because I missed out on the other one, and I was in debate to see. I want to see it. I think I agree with Gibbs. We got to see what it is in hand. This last one, I heard there's some issues, but I'm sure way Ramen is. He likes to please the people, so I'm sure he probably fixed everything in this one. And I think I'll probably give this one a chance and see how it goes.
Smudge, how are you with 112 vehicles? I know you've done some customizing on.
I want to see your paint job on this. Is what I want to see.
I was to say, I'm definitely gonna. I need a big tank vehicle, and it just so happens there won't be releasing, so it's probably gonna end up in the collection. Do I have room for it at the moment? No, but we can always make room. Like we always find a way to make it fit. Pause.
We damn sure do.
Well, that's not the only reveal or first look. We get Fans Hobby is doing their Not Fang entire Force colors. Anybody picking this thing up? It will be on the Chosen Prime's website.
I'm not, but I do like Fans Hobby. I like their buggies. I think they're doing great third-party stuff for Joe collectors. So I'm not getting this, but I do support that company, and I think it looks good. I just don't grab many aerial vehicles. I can't exactly be stitching stuff from my ceiling at this point.
It looks really good. It's just kind of there's a bunch of other kind of aerial helicopters kind of out there that kind of fit. I think more of what people kind of want more. I think.
Yeah.
What scale is this?
It's 112.
112.
Okay. Hey, God bless anything that's not black and that's just going to disappear into the fucking void. I want color. This may be goofy, but I want color. I need color in my shit now. Give me something that's going to stand out. This definitely stands out.
I think this is a great one to get because
see, look at that. Look at that. That's sick.
Lighting, everything. Fans Hobby does
goofy with like good lighting and stuff. It looks, a little less kid-like, so to speak. That's
those
fire.
pictures look really good.
Yeah,
it may have cool sounds as well because the buggies did too. So it may actually have like the engine like revving up.
No, this thing's great.
Or the rotors.
The good thing is when you sell out of this, the resale value of this skyrocket. So it's good to have too. Like if you want to check it out, you can resell it after.
It's always priced with these things though. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I know not very high runs typically be a little bit more than what they should. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend $100 over anything. I wouldn't,
It's going to be like
that's usually their price range. It's like 100 to like 130.
Price. If it's around that this is 100% a buy. You guys should support whatever this is.
Typically, Fans Hobby paints the hell out of their mold, so they'll be more than this. So that's why I usually.
Yeah, they're primarily like a third-party transformer company, anyways, aren't they?
Hey, look
at
you. Mouse.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, I see them. Some of those third-party companies for Transformers make some great stuff for us 112 guys still. So I looked at the catalog. They have some cool stuff.
Speaking of another third company, we got Acid Rain. They're doing 112th and 118th, but this like ostrich set, this 112th like little mech that he can ride around in. It's kind of sick looking.
I'm requesting 2 from anybody who's going. If I have to get 2 separate people, I actually do want a few of these sets. I really like it. The 118 stuff is cool. And it's actually reasonably priced compared to the usual Acid Rain prices. Like, I'm expecting this thing to be like $200. So I'm going to give them kudos for actually reasonably pricing their 118 line for a change for this convention. Thank you. But, it's a cool design. It's obviously an homage to Cobra. Nobody's going to act like we ain't see that shit. And I love it. They got the old box design going. Like, everything about this release looks really cool, and I really like that it's stuff that's available in their regular line. They just did special colors for the con. Like, they didn't lock a whole mold behind a show. They're just like, hey, we're making the special colorway just for the show. Come out if you want it. If not, buy the standard colors. I'm all about that shit. Give me exclusive variants, not exclusive figures.
Mudge, are you into Fex Hobby stuff? Either it be 118th or 112th.
I've got a couple of their 112 stuff on pre-order, so it looks really good. Especially that there's a Cobra Trooper kind of looking thing I saw. I don't remember if it's this one or not, but it just looks really good. It just looks. It's got that G.I. Joe look that Hasbro kind of does, but it just looks just a little bit better. Like Hasbro's G.I. Joe stuff is okay, but this stuff looks really good.
Yeah, I like that. They made it. I love it. I hope to see what they do with the dioramas because they're like a diorama company. So to see them drop something that goes with this too, that'll probably look really good.
I think this company has done really good and came out of nowhere with some really dope looking releases. The buggy looks fantastic. All their diorama shit that they have looks fantastic. I'm not into military builders, but having just one or two of those figures flanking some general or something, it looks so badass. The walkers are weird, but this set explicitly screams nostalgia at me. This color scheme just does everything for me. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not in this line, but just anything with those weird contrasting, colors that go together. The shit just like, I just see it. I can see that on a shelf as a kid, and it makes my brain go.
Easily, yeah.
Well, bring it up.
And the figures are really good. I have a few of their Wave 2s. Like the robots leave me a little bit wanting, but I got a couple of the exoskeleton armored troopers. These are gold.
Are any of you guys into the 112th Skeletron stuff?
Yeah, I bought those.
I still need to pick up those.
I don't like the price point. They're like $57.99 for the figures. I don't know.
No, 40. They're $40 a thing.
57 Canadian.
Oh yeah, sorry, Canadian. My bad.
I mean, 57. They're $57.99 Canadian. Like that to me is a little bit ridiculous when you can buy a Hasbro for 32. Like, I mean, come on. I understand in some sense, but I mean, you're pricing out your customers when it comes to that. And if you guys don't know, a lot of G.I. Joe, they only stick to their like the 3.75 and the 6-inch at a certain price point. If you look at Mezco 3.0, they don't really buy them. They always go on sale and they always go low in price. That's why Mezco seems like they stopped. 3.0 seems like they're still going, but you can still get them on heavy discounts afterwards, and those things are amazing. So to see them do this, it's kind of like you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, they definitely.
I like any company doing something different than Hasbro, and with the Skeletron vehicle, I didn't get that. That thing looks amazing. I don't know what anyone's complaining with that. That thing looks fucking menacing on a shelf. It stands out. They made it in 2 different scales. This is a company that's at least giving what they want, but smaller companies have to charge more for their shit. I hate that. It's just how it goes. They're doing more limited runs. They have to keep them margins up. And as much as that's a $20 figure, guys, sorry, I wouldn't spend more than $20 for that, me personally. But I'm glad that at least exists and giving customers a different option on troop building.
So one question, and everybody, it can go to everybody. How do you guys feel when companies like this, Fans Hobbies, the other Acid Rain doesn't do it as much, when they borrow from IPs? Because that's what the Skeletron's doing.
Well, the Skeletron is the entire section of an IP. Like, 100%. I know the original line. I'm not going to go into the owner drama going on at all, but they got beef. But yeah, it is. It's direct. The Crimson Shadows, were the Cobra of the original Action Force line by Pallet Toy in England. Skeletron, they're Baron Ironblood. That is Cobra. Like they're basically them and Monster Force are technically making their own versions of the same enemy faction from the original Action Force line. That's why you see like some of those retro designs, like the Baron Ironblood, which is the guy in the white jumpsuit. They both made them something different, but I like this design. If we're going to talk specifically about this release, the Assault Trooper, it's the only Skeletron design I'm actually interested in. I actually had Headcanon pick me up one of the 118s at DFW just so I can take a look at what details they were going to be scaling up. Their price is their own doing. Like there are several things they could do with packaging and other aspects to cut it down, but they are also marketing it up. Like $40 a fig makes this a very niche item for me. Like that's why this is the only trooper they've made I'm actually interested in, because the design is that nice. I might do a one-time, I'll buy a couple purchase from them, but the rest of their line looks good, but they overprice it. They do the boxes are probably like half the price. It's probably like 10 of that extra $20 they're charging per figure, because they out deco it. They do a little too much and not enough to like make the figure more accessible, in my opinion. You know, I would buy a lot of these if they were 25 a pop. You know, even if these are $27.99, I'd be all over them.
Yeah, if you think about it, if you make the more you make, the cheaper the cost comes down. So if they would have pumped out more, you have more people buying.
Well, it's also like the boxing and stuff. Like those boxes that they use are extremely expensive to produce.
Yeah, but do you want to be spending money on boxes?
No, the guys
and not just produce, also ship, because it makes it really awkward in the container, so they ship less units.
Would you guys not buy this shit and loose in a fucking bag?
Yeah. I'm planning actually to see somebody. I'm waiting for somebody to liquidate their collection so I can get the other ones.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, if that's the case, if you think that their packaging is bringing it up that much, fuck them, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's not.
Well, no, there is no. You go. I'm not saying you bring it the whole way,
you know what
but
I mean. I mean, that's not.
I know, but if you actually go look at the way like packaging goes and stuff like that, like they're actually paying a crap ton. Like that's at least $5 to $10.
Valaverse. Buy Valaverse.
And they changed their packaging to fix that issue. That's part of the reason why
we want your money.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why he was able to lower prices, because he changed his packaging.
Yeah,
Bobby, stop trying to sell shit on my show.
He's gonna hang.
He did several other major things, but packaging was one of the mains.
Well, speaking of bullshit companies, this company is at JoeFest too, and they got a glow-in-the-dark exclusive. Super 7 and their reaction line will be at JoeFest. Smudge, what do you think about old Snake Eyes that glows in the dark?
It's not for me. I don't care about it. I don't really care for Super 7 to begin with. I had one of their figures and it was atrocious and I couldn't pose it and I threw it away because it was just a piece of shit.
But this one,
classic. Get that squeaky piece of shit on screen. Put that squeaky piece of Toxic Crusade. Let me hear it. Squeak. Squeak!
No!
You could use that to bludgeon a man to death with. Look at that thing.
Yo,
golly.
Yo, you guys better stop hating. This is the greatest company on earth.
Wow.
$10 fig, man. $10 fig.
That's what that thing is gonna look like. It's gonna look like that, and it's gonna move the exact same way.
As KJ would say,
it's not gonna do anything. Notice how they don't have that image in a cool pose because they know.
Dude, I'm a sucker for glow in the dark shit, but I ain't buying this.
Yeah, and a glow in the dark ninja to me just seems antithetical. Like he's like you're supposed to be seeing your ninja, now he's glowing everywhere. But
I wonder where he is.
It's subpar 7 to me. That's what I like to call them. I know some people like I can't do them. Like they have a grip on some of my favorite IPs I grew up with, but I just can't. I've never been able to bring myself because I've had buddies that collected them. I've held their figures. I don't like them.
So have they made a Snake Eye, this version of Snake Eyes just in Super 7? Because I've seen the purple one. I don't know what version that is.
In Walmart right now, you can get the 250th anniversary Snake Eyes, and it looks ugly as fuck.
This is the price, man. If this was $25 to $30, they would sell like hotcakes. They got to make that licensing fee. They're wasting plastic on this bullshit.
It's 1/18th, and they're selling them at $23 to $25.
Then who cares? Who cares?
You gotta wait. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop.
KJ's gonna buy like 8 of them, so they're good.
They're just gonna leave their stock there when they leave JoeFest, kind of like they left their cases last.
Oh yeah, their IKEA. I kind of wish I was there. I could have like decked out my whole room. I would have been like, damn, let's go.
They just left IKEA cases.
Yeah.
So moving
just before
on,
they did a big layoff too.
Moving on to, well, we were talking about JoeFest, but this is the last week of Yojo June, and we got from the renders we saw last week to physical items that went up for pre-order. What are you guys' thoughts on Rugged Duke and Iceberg?
Duke,
or
I love
this
it.
wave in
It's
general?
dope. The Duke looks kind of close to the comic, so I definitely want to get that. And
John,
you get the whole snow is going on right now, so it's more to add. I ordered that big ass truck, so can't wait to get that and to add this to it. It's gonna look amazing.
Gibbs, I see your hands up. What do you got?
I think this is, at least for the Snuffy Duke character or whatever his name is, I think this is good for them. I like that they brought out the classic version and then this version, right? This is more the modern version of him. It's good for them. People want that. People in G.I. Joe have been clamoring for more modern stuff all the time. This is what they want. Give them the heroes, give them cool shit, do the troop builders for a good price, and you'll make your money, and you won't have to liquidate them at Roscon. Just make great figures to start with. People will buy your shit all the time, and then we won't be having discussions about your poor decisions.
Guilty. Smudge, I know you've been kind of dipping into G.I. Joe. What are your thoughts of some of these most recent reveals?
I like a lot of them. The ones I don't really care for are all the snow themed one. I don't know. Those just don't hit with me as well. I did get that. I pre-ordered that big ice, the snow hiss. But I'm painting that. So, but yeah, they all look good. I mean, I like the what was it? I don't see it. Yeah, that one on the screen. The one on the, not the chick, the
Toxo Viper.
Yeah, that looks cool. It just looks different. Like it's kind of not the same kind of classic looking stuff that we're kind of used to, and it's just got the bright colors, and it just looks more interesting. I think. I don't know. That's just me. I get a little bored sometimes of kind of the same kind of G.I. Joe kind of aesthetic, I guess.
So
it's nice to break it up once in a while.
They do wild shit the best, and that's what we need to start. Like, if you guys want good military lines and things like that, I hate to say it, buy Valaverse. They've got you fucking covered, bro. You know what I mean? You want heroes surrounding your shit, because they don't do that. Nobody knows who their heroes are. So at least I don't. Hasbro makes goofy shit the best.
Yes, I have all their face characters,
and this looks awesome. Yeah. I know.
Right.
This one, they look like
this is goofy, and this is awesome, and even the price, y'all are gonna buy it. You know, it's a new figure. Even reuse, pre-use, all these other things that they're talking about. This is goofy, wild shit, and this is what we, as the little kids that saw this wild shit at Walmart, this is what we want to see on our shelves. So,
well, House, you've been quiet. What are your thoughts?
So I like the Duke. I like Duke design. I'm one of those crazy people who isn't trapped in like one re-releases of the classics. I like when they modern some stuff up, especially my experiences in the military. I know equipment's updated, so you can make some pretty cool characters with the shit we use nowadays compared to the stuff we used in the 70s and 80s. So I love the update. Him posing, holding a 249 saw one-handed is hilarious to me, because I know every bone in his body is breaking and in what order they are. Snow job, I'm not getting them either, but I was a brown kid on a snowboard on a mountain, so I support that figure.
Dude, representation.
You know, I support my snowboarders. I used to fight skiers all the time.
Hey man, representation. You see that shit, you have an insight to it that may not sell it for other people. That's why this thing is dope. I'm glad that other one exists, but snowboarder, man. Come on, man. Come on.
The female Iron Grenadier, she's cool. Toxo Viper, you know, it's a pretty decent update. I think the cutback on accessories though is kind of killing me. Like there's so much.
They didn't cut back on price. They didn't cut back on that
and the
price,
price is going up. And yeah, exactly. This guy, I'm sorry, Iceberg, not so job. My apologies, Caster.
You guys don't feel like this is pushing it too far? Like this is kind of like some Fortnite shit.
This
guy
like
right here,
cops. This looks like a
knew,
Cops and Crooks villain.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be some mind bender, Major Blood type shenanigans when I saw the all blacked out render. You know, I guess tell by just the shape and some of the accessories he was coming with. Like, this livens stuff up a little bit, but it's like a design that just comes out of nowhere. Not as bad as like the guy with the dino pet, but it's kind of like in that realm to me.
Oh, that was awesome.
They said that this guy's supposed to be like Destro's enemy.
That dino shit was ugly, bro.
I don't know.
Like, I think this guy's with Major Blood because it shows him taking out Iron Grenadiers in the renders. I don't know exactly his background.
Yeah, he's an enemy of Destro. Like, he has a thing against Destro.
Oh, so he's just like he's a rogue. He's a maverick. He's just doing his own thing. Okay. Well, Destro owes him $5 from a bad pub crawl.
I like goofy looking shit. People like colorful shit. This shit's gonna sell. I mean, that's all it is. This would fit right in with some cyberpunk villains. Having this dude beat the shit up of 2 or 3 of them. Come on, man. That's the kind of stuff that people want. Hasbro and the G.I. Joe team do goofy shit the best, and this is probably the only stuff that I would suggest buying. So that's it.
Yeah, any figure that you
one
can have
second.
in multiple. Oh,
sorry. That's why I say one thing quick. Sorry. Is this guy over here shilling? What?
Going in the wrong direction.
Or what?
It looks cool. Yeah, you got it. We're opposite. Look at it. We got it.
Yo, Gibbs. Oh my God. What? Yo, the ice is freezing over, man.
I can't shit on everything. You guys know that I like some of this stuff. I'm just like, should this thing be $30 No.
Yo, my bad, Smudge.
That's a $20 figure.
Oh no, you're good.
Max.
Especially since they're paying no licensing on this. This is their in-house brand. This should be the cheapest toy line they're able to produce in 112. In all honesty, this should be the line that like you get into Hasbro figures with.
Well, look, I heard them talking about it. They were talking about Mattel. Mattel has had a tiered system for their Barbies for years. That's why they have such a toehold over the market, because they sell something for every single level. We as consumers would buy the cheap shit, and we would buy the expensive shit if we had the option. They're trying to mush everything together. They know that we're going to buy this and they can charge us whatever we want because they've got us by the curlies.
Smudge, you was about to say something before the Canadian down there cut you off. Do you remember what point you was wanting to make?
I was gonna say any figure that you can put in multiple sections of your collection, like especially if you're like toy photographer, stuff like that. If it can double in like G.I. Joe and in like what Gibbs was saying, like a cyberpunk setting or whatever, that's just another thing that you can do with it and get your money's worth out of it.
Yep. Well, Smudge, while we got you up as the young person of the group, are you happy all these old fuddy-duddies can now shut the fuck up? They're going to get their original 13 before the end of the year.
I got it.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not well versed in the toy stuff for G.I. Joe, so
look at you, you're young. He's a youngin. Look, he's a youngin. You can't ask this youngin about good classic shit.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You can't, because I'm not gonna know anything. But they look fine. I'm all in on the Tomb Raider. I'm all in on that. But
there too.
That's all I got for that, because Lara Croft. Yes, triangle tits. Yes,
triangle tits.
I'm not too much older.
You're gonna do some custom shading on the got some shading on the boots to block them out.
I'm getting 2 of them just for that. I'm getting 2 because I want one game accurate with triangle tits.
Let's look at. Let me look at this again. I want to bring something up. Let's look at the slide.
There you go.
This is just look. These are all builders. I don't know. The one guy is just more modern. The Lara Croft is the star here, guys. We all know this. Nobody wants to point it out. Nobody wants to shit on their beloved Joes. That bitch right there is the star of the show. Everybody wants that. Everybody's going to buy that. This is one thing that Hasbro needs to do. They need to do video game characters. They need to make as many as they can, and us collectors will buy that. I don't even like G.I. Joe. I'm going to buy that Lara Croft. I've got a custom Lara Croft that I'm working on right now. I'm going to buy that stuff, and I don't even like Hasbro.
I already have a Ruins diorama, so I need the Lara Croft myself. As far as the original 13 goes, I know there's people that want it, and to be honest, they are the OGs of the line, so they should be finished anyways. For those who do want them, it's just do it. You know, this, you know, Wreck-It Ralph looking chick right here though is definitely a star winner. I like her. She comes with the shield, comes with all this stuff, and she looks like she can go into several different things.
Yeah,
she looks different. Psych out. Respect him. All right.
Oh, well, my resolution looks like crap. I thought that hair was longer from my perspective.
Wow.
Well, hey, sci-fi looking dude looks good. He's like, you know, he's kind of looking like a Master Chief of G.I. Joe. I think he's going to do well. You know, I grew up with syndicated cartoons and no cable, so I saw all the original Joe cartoons and all the goodness from the 80s. So, unlike Smudge, I am educated.
Whoa, Smudge, don't talk to you like that.
Hey, I'm well aware of how little I know about some of this stuff, so I'm fully.
Yeah, and Frankie gave me permission to check him whenever I wanted to. Plastic Boys, calm down.
Frankie checks me all the time. Hey, I know, I'm well aware of it, so by all means.
But I'm definitely getting the Laura Croft because I've ruined dioramas and Aztec Temple. I need to have her all over.
So round us off, Plastic Boy Wonder. What are your thoughts on these render reveals?
No, I think they're great. Once again, you get to complete your whole set. I think a lot of the old head collectors wanted to complete this and finally tell them to shut the fuck up. It's done with, and now we can move on and start actually getting into the combinations of Lara Croft. You got what's the orange one? Action Man. So I like the direction they're going into. And one thing is good is that other character released before. What I think they're doing, what they're bringing crooks and cops and crooks. When they get into the cops, I think that's going to be amazing. They already showed the last guy who's a part of that team, so they're going to go forward with that. I think they're just trying to turn another leaf now. So let's see what they're going to do. But what I bet the best person will know is the shill over here or here.
Well, let's move on to the name only reveals. I'm really surprised none of you guys mentioned the Valkyries. The Valkyries are really badass in the Energon comic books right now, and I think that female body that they use on the Joes is not too bad.
I can't wait for that G.I. Joe. The
here is our name only reveals. We got a red snake armor, a triple T, and then we're getting our last two members of the Not Slaughters Marauders, the Mad Marauders, Footloose and Junkyard and Mutt. Plastic Boy Wonder, I saw a stack of G.I. Joes in your desk a couple weeks ago.
I'm the shill. I'm the shill. Look at that. Look at that. I love those Hasbro logos.
Yeah, I love that.
You're a company man.
Got him. G.I. Joe's. That the snake, the red snake, iron grid in your snake. You just have to, all you have to do is put some little touch of gold on that shit. Yo, I'm all for everything here. I want that. I never had it when I was a kid. So all those guys who didn't have it, I get to have it now. And in my scale, God scale 6-inch. So I can't wait to get all that. That's dope. How can you? Nobody should be complaining about this. And you got to finish the Marauder team. We're like, these are all no-brainers.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen.
Good one,
Caster, just text me so I can say it and get the points for it. You're not going to get points for it. And Chad, you got to give it to me. And that's the heel move, man. I got to cheat.
Yeah, I'm interested in Slaughter's vehicle right there. It was one of the things that I was too young to get when I was collecting this era of Joes. The snake armors, you know, I kind of don't like the engineering on them. Like, they're very clunky.
I'm not a fan of those.
I'm not a fan of the snake armors. I think they could have done a lot more with the amount of plastic and space they had. You know, like Woody got a bunch of them, and I got to mess around with his, and I was just like, this is not what I expect for a mech suit in 112 from Hasbro.
I'm so glad that my parents were broke. So I didn't have any nostalgia for this dumb shit that I'm looking at right now. That mech suit is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. The white one looks terrible. This one's going to be terrible. This thing is ugly, y'all. I'm sorry.
That color scheme looks good, though. That red, come on.
Ugly!
So one thing, one last question, and I'll let all of you guys answer. So we found out beginning of Yojo June there wasn't going to be a HasLab. Now looking at all the reveals and what's coming up, They are absolutely butt fucking all the fans with vehicles that are going to be $100 to $150 price points. They are well making that money that they were going to make on the HasLab. Smudge, are you walking funny or are you safe?
I'm safe because I've got the I mean, as far as new reveals, I'm safe. I'm getting a bunch of the vehicles later down the road, but for now I'm safe.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me a whole lot.
What about you, House Hendo? Do you feel like Hasbro's kind of replaced the HasLab with all these smaller price points, but still big price points at the same time?
Yes, and I honestly think, that's where they wanted to be to begin with, is, selling vehicles at retail again. It took, their fan base, going in on the HasLabs, but also saying, like, give us retail. And, they're listening to it, and for better or worse being the price, they're making them. I never liked HasLabs on principle because a multi-billion-dollar company has no business having an internal Kickstarter. In my opinion.
So it doesn't bother you guys that you might be getting nickeled and dimed instead of just one big lump?
Well, they're not nickel and dime me because I'm not buying 90% of the shit. So
I just think they're not scared no more. I think before they were scared, they wasn't sure, so they went the HasLab route. So now they're kind of seeing that people are spending the money for the vehicles. So now they're slowing. Hey, look, they're spending the money. Let's push these out. And now they're actually, what's going to be good about this, when they do come out the HasLab, it's going to be something worth the HasLab price. Hopefully, something big. And I like the vehicles this way because they're always going to get discounted and get it for like 30-40% off. So I can't complain.
Gives in this segment.
This how much is this company worth again, Talib?
I don't know, billions, right?
Yeah,
are you telling me that they couldn't do? Are you telling me that? Sorry, it was rhetorical. Are you telling me that they couldn't do HasLabs and have these vehicles out? What they're doing, they had some corporate slimebag lawyer asshole go up and said, "This is how much more that we can make if we release these at this price," versus doing HasLab or any of the other things. They're doing this shit, and they're squeezing more money out of you guys by doing this than what they are anything else. They know that people love the HasLabs, and someone said, "Hey, if this customer base is buying this, and we cut that out, they're forced." Because they know that they've got them, they're forced to buy these other little things to make up for the difference. And they know that when they buy these 4 or 5 things throughout the year, all the customers have spent an extra $200 or $300 on extra shit that they bought throughout time. Because they got to get the vehicle, and they might get 2 to go with it, and they might have to get a few builders to go with it. They factor this shit in. I'm positive of it.
Oh, but at least this way you're actually getting the vehicles though. If we have to stick to HasLab, it's going to take forever for the launch. No. At least listen. GI Joe based on vehicles.
I live in a world that I wish that the corporation would just do right by the customer and still make money hand over fist.
Khalil, I only said like 1 or 2
reality
things.
Here, they don't. This is reality here. They don't do that. We know a company doesn't look for our best interest. They look to make a profit. Yeah. So of course they're looking at that situation where it's good to put up these vehicles and leave HasLab for a HasLab.
Valaverse, Savage Crucible, even Mythic Legions.
That's why
for $150, I'd rather have 1 or 2 dope-looking figures that are absolutely beautiful than some corpo ready-made stuff. And if you want those vehicles, they know that they've got you, and you're going to spend more money for it. That's just.
What do you got? An Elric and a fucking black right there.
Yes.
You fucking EP
examples
right there.
of great figures.
Hey, awesome figures, awesome companies, American companies. Yeah, I don't know, man.
All right, well, it is that time. It is that time to bring we got an elimination coming. So let's get the chat boost up. Here's the poll, everybody. You see the respective numbers. That is who you can vote for by typing those numbers. Gibbs, why do you want the chat to vote for you?
I don't want them to vote for me. I'm the heel.
All right. Good summary.
Good dead eye stare afterwards.
Plastic Boy Wonder. Why should the chat vote
Come
for
on,
you?
man. You know it's
They shouldn't vote for you either because you suck.
Mr. NWO. Come on. Why not vote for the most hype, most living? You want some crazy shit? Because next week it's gonna be a ball buster. Next week when we get that sneaky guy, whoever he is, that the falsified champ. Get him out of here. You want to show a real champ right here and wait for next year when I beat his ass.
My bird hat is better than your bird hat. My bird hat is way better than your bird hat.
Oh hell no!
Let's go, baby.
Hey,
Let's go.
Pecker your shit off.
Get that
let's
cannon
see.
shit out of here.
I can't get a good place for it. House, why should the chat vote for you?
Because your boy's on fire tonight, and I need some more wood to be thrown on the pyre. All right, we're gonna be blazing. All right, we're going through this. I'm getting all the dings. They're coming for the win tonight, baby. Support the home team.
Let's see. Smudge.
I have a turtle hat that instead of a bird hat, so that you should vote for a turtle hat. That's all I got.
I like turtles.
You like turtles?
I like turtles. But I mean, no, this has been fun. I mean, because I don't get to watch this or come on here, so this is dope.
A little bit of new experience, right? It's a little bit different than Men on Films, right?
Just a skosh, just a skosh.
Yeah. Billy Boy, appreciate it. I think we've given the chat long enough. So let's stop the poll. And we don't have a tie this time. At 44%, Plastic Boy Wonder gets the chat boost. And
ooh, it's rigged and stolen.
This is beard discrimination.
Over Smudge. And Smudge, your cherry has been popped. Literally popped.
Sorry, we tried to keep Plastic Boy away from Vince Russo, but he got to the format.
We were easy on you tonight. Don't let them think you're being fucking too nice to you. We were nice to you tonight.
I see what you two doing.
Next time,
I see what y'all be doing.
Smudge, you got anything to say for yourself?
Absolutely nothing.
You can stick around in the backstage when.
Is that what happens? Oh, I didn't know what happened.
Yeah,
you
actually get booted.
Power.
There is now 3. Next up, we have the buy and sell portion. Let's see. Let's remove and let's add. And since if you guys don't know, I have an affiliate sponsor now. I am sponsored by Bum Busby. So, brought to you by Bum Busby, we are doing the buy.
Brought to you by Bum Busby.
We got sponsors, we got members, we got super chats. Yeah, we just high flying.
Things are
and my brain goes, no racist stuff, no sexist stuff, no cursing.
Well, first off, sorry Smudge isn't here to talk about Ninja Turtles, but a brand.
I like turtles.
This was kind of purpose, but not at the same time. So there was a toy show in Vietnam. I forget the name of it, but HEATBOYS, a brand sold by Bum Busby, had their product at this show. And now, first we saw Leo, but now we have samples of all this stuff. And I think these are at like a 9-inch scale.
Yeah.
It's Raphael, I think.
I love them.
Give me your thought on these.
I love them. I saw like a preview of this fairly recently. These guys are awesome. I mean, they're a little big. The only thing that I'm big with, like as far as turtles is concerned, scale wise, because everything I have is 1/12 scale. The villains can be a little bit bigger, but man, these guys look so fire. The engineering looks really, really good on them. I've seen some of it. It's packed with everything. This is the ultimate Ninja Turtle. And if I'm glad that there's companies that are able to make official licensed stuff. This is officially licensed, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, this one is. Yeah, officially licensed. That's able to make a really good product for probably a really good price. And this is the only turtle you ever look at this, dude. Hands. Give us the hands. That is sick, dude. That's what you want.
I will say, like, I'm really enjoying the detail. They, are really using all of that 9-inch scale, which is something I really like to see. So they're definitely knocking that out of the park. The fact that it is 9-inch scale kind of takes me out of it, honestly, because I don't really have anything to scale with it. So it would be just the standalone, really big thing going on. I am briefly familiar with Heat Boys. I remember they did a lot of those really cool, like, TMNT Mecha crossovers and stuff that everybody was loving. I think it was like Jobby the Hong that did like most of the reviews on that back when those came out. So they make good quality stuff. Like, and they started out with high detailed mechs. So I have high hopes for those who collect this line. They're going to get some really high quality TMNT and a very unique scale. So I know there's plenty of TMNT collectors that don't really care about scale. They just want, they just want more turtles.
What do you got?
I'm happy they're getting this larger, highly detailed line. Like, it's really dope. Heat Boys, I haven't really seen them do traditional figures, so I'm cautiously optimistic to see how these turn out once they get in people's hands. And Vietnam is stepping up.
If that's your reservation, is not having baddies to go with it, Medi Toys. If you don't know who that is, look them up. Medi Toys. They're gonna have things for you to fill your shelf to look good with these guys. That's why I love that these guys are at least separating themselves from other ones. We've got anything from tiny ass little the Playmate style, like the 4-inch, all the way up to a 1/12 scale. I'm glad these things exist. These things look dope, man. If I was into this scale, they'd be on my shelf. But Medi Toys is making some baddies, and they are as well. So
I have like 5 of the Medi Toys orcs. So
Classic Boy Wonder, dope, I know you collect fucking everything, even like 1/6 stuff. What are your thoughts on this Heat Boys and their foray into action figures?
I love Heat Boys. I have one of their mechs, so I know their quality is good. The reviews and the figures, they had smaller issues, but I think they're fixing those things. So you get multiple hands, just like a Gibbs saying, you get those multiple heads. You see the different heads. You actually finally get the open mouth heads. Like, that's dope. And you get the weapons, and this is where I said Hendo did say something about their 9-inch, but this is where they're gonna get you, because once they start pushing out the other figures, and if these do well, they brought Rocksteady and Bebop. They got those coming out. They're gonna keep going, and as they keep going, this is like the ultimate turtle, the pinnacle of turtles. You can't do better than this. If Joy Toy made it bigger, it would have been Joy Toy. But since Joy Toy didn't make a bigger size in the 6-inch, you got these, and this is pinnacle. So everybody's gonna be backtracking once they start coming with other characters. And what's Gibbs said too, you can go Medi. There's so many third party what makes some big monsters. I have a crocodile. I forgot who the company was. They made the Croc Master, and he's huge. It'll go perfect with these. So they're on the right track. But I guess the proven point will be, what is Mattel going to do? Are they going to shut them down? I guess that's to remain to see.
Hey man, and even if you don't, look at the shredder. Even if you got a 1/12 and it's a little bit bigger, bam, you got a super shredder.
Yeah. So yeah, they look good. So within
it looks like it has the modular chest joints.
Those Roman key joints. Those new Roman key like a CT Toys. I think adopted that as well, didn't they?
Yeah, that on 9-inch scale will probably be interesting.
Yeah.
One thing.
Anything to make a turtle more articulated. Jesus Christ. They already like. I want my turtles to be able to put them in whatever position whatever crazy position that I want them to. I want the best articulation you can give me, and these guys look pretty close to it.
Well, let's put a pin in this one and let's do a little bit of movie news. They're making a ThunderCats movie, but not live action. It'll be animated. Classic Boy Wonder, what are your thoughts on the animated ThunderCats?
Oh, I love ThunderCats. So here's the thing. we have to think about which way they're going. They're gonna go animated, but are they gonna go animation, anime style, or they're gonna go some fruitcake little kid shit? What's not gonna work and not sell, and they're gonna lose their money. If they go the animation, like Japanese animated style, and make it dope, make it more realistic, and make it more, I can say they should bring in some killing, bring some violence to boost up the IP, because this crowd is all of us here who grew up on this shit. We're all older now. We're not little kids. If they try to put this to kids, they're gonna lose.
Yep.
It's dope, man.
What do you got, Gibbs?
We all love Thunder. We love ThunderCats. This is my ThunderCat, mama. I love ThunderCats as a kid, man. This is some of my most fond memories, is watching the cartoon and fucking playing that button and having Panther just do this over and over again. I love that shit, man. I have such fond memories for it. Cartoons are smart. I think that this is probably going to be cheaper in the long run. I know Plastic Boy was saying some bullshit about how much more animation is than movies. I don't know what he's talking about. You know, like he was saying some weird shit the other night about it. But
do your research, son.
We'll disregard that for now. This is good. We all know who this is for. If they're doing it to sell figures and bring a new audience, they're not going to do what we want. If they give us what we want, this is going to be it. But this is not going to be for kids. If they do a kid version of this,
so will younger audiences care?
Well, the last one.
I'm a massive ThunderCat fan.
Let's go.
You know, so let me just say this: animation is probably the best way to go. I read the article on Scream Rant. I believe they're going to be trying to do CGI, so I'm worried about Uncanny Valley bullshit. ThunderCats has been through it. It's going about 41 years now. I want to say 40 years, you know, since the original series aired. I love the original 80s one. I was not the biggest fan of the 2011 reboot, simply because I didn't like the storyline. I didn't like it as a reboot. I would prefer it as a sequel series, to be honest with you.
And it failed miserably.
Yeah. So if they're sticking with the original storyline, I have good hopes for this. You know, some people in the comments are mentioning that, you know, attracting kids may not be highly possible, but my nephews grew up watching my ThunderCat DVDs, so they actually love the IP. So it's going to be a give and take, but it's not going to be a big cultural phenomenon. It's not going to like completely resurrect the IP, but I think it's going to get some good buzz. And with it being animation, animation can cost buku compared to live action, but it all depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to have a live action spectacle that has a lot of effects, a lot of explosions and shit, a lot of like weird decals, locales, all kinds of stuff, it's going to be more expensive than doing an animated feature.
I'm afraid this is going to be an AI mess. I'm afraid this is going to be an AI mess.
That's also
they're going to implement AI, do the animation, and it's going to look soulless. And it's just, I don't know.
I'm afraid the same thing.
For people to draw it and spend their time and effort to do it, and then make it lovingly. I mean, I would even watch a stop motion animation version of ThunderCats if they made one. So, or a claymation version of it. I love it. I love the property, but I just.
Well, hopefully,
and I do have to bring this up. They have been talking about a ThunderCat movie for 16 years. Like, this is coming only because they had finally given up on their 5-year attempt to make it live action.
I still see Henry Cavill.
So this is the plan B.
Henry Cavill is dressed up as a Lionel.
Yeah, but this is like plan B to what they're already planned. So I'm just saying, cautious. You know, I don't know if this is going to make it. They had to cut corners because stuff wasn't going on really. You know, they got some good stuff going on at WB Animation Studios, but that's if WB Animation Studios is actually going to be in this. If they pull that AI bullshit that Gibbs, you know, was talking about, I was getting to myself as well. You know, I really have high hopes. I really want a ThunderCat movie to succeed, and I think animation is the better rule for it. And if they're going to keep it to the original, I think it can attract some kids. It's not going to be like a Shrek, though. It's not going to be, you know,
this would be
Minions.
awesome as an 8-part series on Amazon. Give them the money. They know that people want to do it. Look, I try not to be shill as much. Some of the Amazon animes have been fucking dope lately, man. Yeah. Get some of these guys. Get the same people that did that Country Bumpkin into Master Swordsman. Let those guys do it and put love and care into it. But I think they're just going to try to get us. They're going to try to cheap out somewhere.
Well, let's
sorry. One thing. ThunderCats is actually still going strong in comics, and they just did a crossover with Silverhawks. So if this does succeed, we might see Silverhawks come back in some form or fashion.
Well, just like Silverhawks, I think ThunderCats, this could be a hot take. The cartoon wasn't as good as the intro.
The cartoon wasn't as good as the figures. The cartoon wasn't as good as the figures.
Some episodes I think hold up, but yeah, the majority of them, they left you kind of like, what? A lot of dead air because they're still cut for commercials. So when you try watching on DVD and stuff, it has like weird dead air segments because it's like coming back from commercial break cuts.
You know, Microsoft has been getting stomped around this week because of some of the rumors and news. But they're working on a Sea of Thieves movie.
Why? 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 It's a fucking open sandbox. Does it even have a fucking story?
No.
Like as a game, I've never heard of a story for Sea of Thieves. I just know it as an open sandbox.
The only person that played this game.
You just go around on your ship, blowing the shit out of each other and trying to find treasure on stuff that was buggy as hell for the first 2 years of release. That almost tanked itself. I don't get why this. Where's the call for a fucking movie? Where's it coming from?
The whole premise of this game is
when they're talking about laying people off. When they're talking about laying people off and doing restructuring and all this other, remember, they're putting money into this bullshit. They're going to put money into a property that nobody liked. It was awful. It took them like, 2 years just to even make it like good and playable, like just to add in shit. This is
the Yakuza franchise made a pirate game.
They're laying people off to fund this bullshit. Or I'm not saying there's no correlation. I'm just saying at the same time that they're going to be laying people off and doing they're putting money into a property that nobody gives a shit about.
And this game got trumped anyways by a freaking the Yakuza franchise guys made a random isekai pirate game set in Hawaii that blew this out of the damn water. Make that into a movie.
I saw you was trying to get something in. What are your thoughts?
No, I said yes. Sea of Thieves was actually a pretty big game, and their whole premise was that, once again, like Hendo was saying, it is an open box game where anything goes, and that's the premise of it. But what they're trying to do is see where this pushes in the movie franchise. There was a couple other franchises they met where it kind of brought like. Sorry, give me 1 second. It was on Amazon, that movie 76. When you guys should know it. Where that brought back a lot of people to the game. Was it Fallout? Was it called Fallout 76?
Yeah,
I believe it was called Fallout.
Yeah, well, Fallout has a story, that's why as a narrative people engaged in for over a decade.
Okay, can you let me finish? It brought a lot of people back. It brought a lot of people back to the game. So they're hoping with Sea of Thieves, it does the same thing. The only downside is they don't have a premise, a stage of where it's going to go to. But they're hoping they have a lot of other. They're talking about they have a lot of other small little universes in the Sea of Thieves. What they want to bring forth, what they believe that it's going to be a moneymaker. So that's why they're doing Sea of Thieves.
Sell.
Sea of Thieves should be in the what was that Amazon level whatever it was kind of like Love, Death and Robots, but it was on Amazon.
Yeah,
level.
They should put this in there and see if people give a shit first. Like give this like a 10 minute episode and see if people actually care about what story they could come up with. Because with being a blank canvas, the problem is a lot of people already make up their own shit. And if they introduce a narrative that destroys people's immersion in this game, which is the problem with making narratives out of games that don't have narratives on purpose.
I guess they're just hoping on the Fallout 76, the same thing, because the player count for Fallout went skyrocket after. So they're praying they'll have the same thing for this and then introduce the other worlds they're having within this whole continuity.
First of all, Sea of Thieves needs to fix their servers because the streamers get their asses hacked in this game.
And the Fallout show was not based off 76. It was based off the director's gameplay of the first 3 games.
No, but it has
so like 76
No, we're not
didn't
talking
really
about
play
the reemergence though. The reemergence that more people are playing those games again. It was a huge.
Dude.
Well, yeah, because 5 years after the bug fixes,
man, what are you talking about? People love Fallout. I bought Fallout like 4 times, like a sucker. I bought Elder Scrolls Oblivion like 5 times, like a fucking rube, like a dumb rube. I bought Elder Scrolls like 5 times. So
I beat New Vegas twice when I was deployed overseas in my off time.
Fallout 76 sucked. Fallout 76 was some hot fucking dumpster garbage, and it took them a long time to do it as well. Don't defend that. That game sucked for a long time.
It did.
That game sucked for a
messed up base system, no NPCs, fucking no story. You just run around. They threw random Virginia cryptids in it to just fuck with you. There's so many bugs that people were able to get into the dev room. Like, Fallout 76 was such a shit show.
Yeah, but they saw after the Amazon show, those games Fallout picked up. There's people playing them after that. So I think that's why they're following the same path of that with this.
Yeah, because it's an open service game, or like
a
live.
Comparing Fallout to Sea of Thieves to me, just because the franchise already had a dedicated fan base that checked out, that came back, and already brought in people. Like Fallout has conventions out in the Southwest all the time. Like 3 times a year, you can go out to Arizona. There's entire multi-acre plots that are full of Fallout cosplayers reliving the stuff. So while the games may have got a resurgence, Fallout always had a dedicated fan base that was doing their own grassroots stuff for years. Sea of Thieves just doesn't have that.
Well, you guys are talking about Fallout. This is something I kind of want to fall in.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, thick lock. Oh, I'm all about thick lock.
She thick.
With being the king of the soft goods, Gibbs, what could you do to improve her?
Nothing. She's perfect. There's a few figures that you'll get that's perfect. She's perfect. The only thing is that you fucking gooners out there that took that Spider-Man and turned its waist piece and just destroyed it into oblivion. This thing is going to get turned into dust. You guys are going to have this thing. It's just going to explode all over the plate. Just a crotch piece gone.
They did put a new designer on this, so I guess that's the best thing. They got somebody new actually working on it. That's why it looks so great. I think this is a home run.
Yeah, I think the sculpt is gorgeous. I think they did it very well. She looks like she just hopped off of a manga page, to be honest with you, and I love that look. Like the eyes,
wrong button. Sorry.
The eyes, the hair, the way it flows. Oh, it's good. That effect on her hand. The way. They just did the sculpt extremely well. SH Figure Arts, though, always calls for a premium I'm not willing to pay. But this is definitely, like, this is what Gamerverse needed. It needed a design like this. It needed something banged out the park.
All right, Gibbs, close it out. What do you think?
What is what's the price on this, Talib?
SH Figure Arts probably around $100, depending on what retailer you go to. I think on
still better than that 2-pack hostage pack bullshit that Hasbro gave us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my luck.
Yeah, good point.
Still better.
And kind of Billy Boy, like he mentions, SHF is smaller. I can kind of get away with Psylocke being a little bit petite.
Female.
Yeah, it wasn't a male.
The females, just like the baddies, they can be in different scales. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. SH Figure Arts, this scale is like true 112, so sometimes it does come out like you're dealing with like
5'3", 5'2", 5'3". I mean,
it's a good question, Super K. I don't know why her belly button is that.
She looks like she's been dipped in that outfit, though.
Yeah, they wanted to go skin tight, and they accomplished that.
They know the market.
Speaking of a baddie, we got one from Mafex. What do you guys think about this?
She looks good. I don't really mind her. I don't really feel the cape, and the shield design is kind of unique to me. I don't remember that one, but I haven't kept up on the comics in forever for DC. So
I mean, other than Mezco, this is the best Wonder Woman that you're going to get. Maybe until Fury Toys brings out their third-party one that they announced. That's going to be a good Wonder Woman. the soft goods on this looks really good. They did a good job on it. The only thing, Talibin, I mentioned on your post, man, I know that some of these figures, these promo figures, are put together with like spit and prayers. But man, if you can see an open seam line on your shoulder in the picture, that gives me so much reservation. If you can't even take good promo shots with a good, well put together figure, you're shooting yourself in the foot. I instantly saw that and my eyes are shit. I was like, what is that? And I zoomed in. I was like, oh, that looks bad. So if it doesn't look like that in the final product, great, but that's they shouldn't do that. I would go over that shit with a fine tooth comb before I even release those pictures.
And one thing too, Smudge did bring up a good point. I don't see her lasso anywhere, so that's also a knock in general on a Wonder Woman. She always needs the lasso. I don't care what version of her it is, but I did want to say this. I do like they give you the version of the skirt or the pants. Like, I think that is a really, neat touch. I don't like the skirt. I like the old school look of her, myself, but I like that they give you that option.
I love this.
Well,
if this is good, this is going to go on my shelf.
We also haven't seen the breakdown of the accessories she comes with, because normally Mafex comes with a bunch of hands and stuff like that. So there could be a lasso.
I think it's a swappable hairpiece too, isn't it? Doesn't it look like, because like I was looking at this, it looks like they may just swap out different faces with the hair. Is that how they normally do it?
Well, it looks like there's definitely a different hairpiece to do like her, old school running like hair, which I'm all down.
I love the action face. It give me action faces on heroes all day long. I'm tired of them. Every fucking action figure.
What do you got, Plastic Boy Wonder, on this Wonder Woman?
The Wonder Woman, to me, I don't know. Something about her body looks very flat, very straight. Something doesn't look right with it. The way she's standing. I'd rather buy one of those third-party bodies. Call up my brother Boy Gibbs and be like, "Yo, Gibbs, hook me up a Wonder Woman with
I can make a skirt. I can make a skirt."
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting
the samples.
Get him to make me a better Wonder Woman than this.
If the price is right on this, though, for people that don't do anything, the Wonder Woman does look good. I don't buy the line, but that Wonder Woman does look good. It's a little funky.
Or wait for CT Toys to do it.
Yep.
What about Superman?
I have this. It's a good figure.
Generic man in a suit.
He's really toned. He's been hitting the cuts right at the gym. I'll give him that, but not really enthused for a Superman myself.
I don't like my Superman with frumpy faces like this one comes with too.
I know. Just like make Superman happy for once. Like, I appreciate the options, but like none of these look like he gives a shit. I want him happy, saving a dame. You know what I mean? Like, come on. If you can give us 4 head sculpts, give us one like happy one.
Yeah, I want to see him like with a big smile and his X-ray eyes.
I hate saving all these people. I'm just gonna let them go. Like, it just one happy face. Just give us a happy face.
Let's see. So buy or sell on these Mafex figures. What say you, Plastic Boy Wonder?
Sell. Get up to par. They've lost. Mafex is going down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with sell myself. But like, I don't mind the Wonder Woman, but Mafex is making stuff.
This is a buy for me. If you like Superman, it just looks like a good looking Superman. It's the outfit. You can only go so wrong with primary colors, and when you keep it clean and keep it simple, this is going to look good on your shelf. I just wish if they're going to give us all this extra shit, just give us some of the more of the things that we want. That's really it.
But when you have like Pop Mart and you got like Mezco and you have all these other companies like knocking out the park some Supermans, Mafex, they're not giving you anything that's making you go wow. They're like, oh, Superman. There's nothing that stands out. And then the price tag.
Do you think that they should go into like a soft goods era? Do you think that they should like maybe start making doing some more mixed media? I know they have the cape, but look, a skin tight suit is not hard to make. Companies do it all the time. That's one of the easiest things to produce.
They can stay in the realm. You just got to step up your game. They're taking the back seat. They're not really putting effort. Put some motherfucking effort into it for the amount of money you're charging.
That's $100, right? Those are typically run 110, 120.
Yeah, but
1 to 120.
Yeah, they're gonna get destroyed by Pop Mart and Mezco and all these guys putting out these bangers because the Pop Mart Superman's amazing. I love it.
Is.
So how you gonna have a figure like that come out and then have this shit, this
options are
good
figure and vote with your wallet, guys. I see this and I see probably an overpriced Marvel Legends action figure. You know, the way that I look at it. I like it and I appreciate the design. It's like I said, it's like fucking up pizza. You can't fuck up pizza too bad. It's Superman. You can't fuck it up too bad. But I don't think that they're giving enough for the price.
Yeah, they got Hasbro brain.
Well, let's move on to the next one. Plastic Boy Wonder, you might have a little advantage in this next thing. There's a company it's called TFC Toys. They make Transformers. They're third party, non-official. And they like to do crossovers, and they are doing a Rattler crossover with Starscream. So, Plastic Wonder, lead the way on your thoughts.
Oh, I think this is really good. First of all, TFC Toys make some good figures. They make pretty solid. Then they already know their Transformers part. Now you get to mess with Starscream and put it all together and plus the Rattler. A lot of people who haven't copped the Rattler, now here's a mini chance to get something equivalent. And especially with all the crossover with the Energon universe, this is going to be a good blend. I really believe this is going to be something that's going to really pop off. And they're catering to G.I. Joe collectors and you're catering to the Transformer collectors. So it's a home run for me right here.
So as two guys that probably doesn't pay a whole lot of attention to third-party Transformers, House Hendo, I know you're in the military stuff. Oh,
well, I noticed them, but I noticed them, but this one slipped under my radar. He looks cool. It's just like
badass, man.
It is.
It's so fucking badass, dude.
It is badass. It's just his Rattler form, his vehicle form looks very like Cybertronian. Like I'm looking at like the fuselage and stuff. Like they really widened it out and stuff.
Yeah.
Like so, it kind of looks like a Rattler, but it kind of looks like it can be its own thing entirely too. So I will say that.
Look at its super mode.
Man, that thing is fucking killer, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's what a Rattler should look like now in the line. Like I think it should have been updated.
Here's the question: how much is it?
Yeah, there's got to be like 300.
Probably under 2. It's probably 150.
That's not bad. What's the height on it?
It's masterpiece scale, so probably around 10,
like 17 to 12 inches. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
The good thing, TFC is a good company. They make
the engineering looks amazing on this thing, and I don't know since I don't mess with them, but I'm marveled at it. I had Transformers when I was a kid, so
I'm a huge sci-fi buff.
I've always appreciated the transforming aspect. I'm into action figures now, but come on, man, look at that on that throne. If you're a Transformers collector and you buy Hasbro bullshit all the time and you don't pick this up, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're not a real collector if you don't buy. No, I'd never say that, but I'm glad that this exists in the world, that there's at least a higher tier for people that really give a shit about their collection and want like a really good looking something on the shelf. Him sitting down there, that shit is killer, dude. That is killer.
The one on the left kind of reminds me of a mecha anime called Escaflowne.
Yep.
Like the way his shoulder pauldrons are, the way like the wings kind of turn into like a cape in the back. Like this is a really cool looking sculpt. It's a really cool sci-fi design. Like Starscream, of course, is always going to be a staple of Transformers. A little conniving shit. Him with A10 loadout is kind of terrifying for any Cybertronians not dedicated to Megatron. So, like, he looks like a solid design.
And their previous release, they did an Optimus Prime crossover with the Rolling Thunder.
But Transformers cost too damn much. I will say that.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous price.
Real quick, Super K asked what scale this was. It's masterpiece scale. And then Valashil asked where you can get it. It should be coming up on Bum Busby, so you can use my link. But it a lot of times TFC is up on other sites where third-party Transformers are sold. Buy or sell, guys?
I'm going to sell just because I don't really collect Transformers, but if I did, it would be a buy.
It's a different buy.
I said before, if you're into Transformers, Okay, so is this all grayscale, or is this like the prototype they haven't painted yet, or is this what it's going to look like?
I think it's 3D printed because if you look up close, you can see the lines.
Yeah. If they do this and they do it justice, this is going to be a buy. I have no problem with spending money for quality and for looks on products that they're giving the fans what they want. They know that there's a tier of collector that want this represented on their shelf, and they're going to make money, and I'm glad companies like this exist.
Yeah, and you hit two sides, right? Because it's Joe and Transformers.
Yeah. Like, will this scale well with 118 Joes?
Close.
Close,
but not in vehicle mode, maybe in robot mode.
Okay. That could be, a deal maker for a lot of people there.
So here is our second to last story of buy and sell. There is a reliable source on the TFW 2005 message boards. His name's JT Prime, leaks all the stuff. Now we know what our 2027 Titan class figure is. And this year was the Age of Extinction Grimlock Bayverse. But they're going into more Bayverse with the Titan scale Scorn, which is the Spinosaurus. What are you guys thinking about back-to-back Transformers? And we're just doing live action movie stuff in our $200 price point.
I think this is good.
People seem to like the designs. I mean, people seem to like the designs. So this is obviously Transformers. The two images that's around what they would look like, or that's
from the movie, basically.
Scale wise. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, that's the thing with Bayverse.
What do you think of this, real quick?
No.
Come on, you don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
That's the thing with Bayverse. Like, there's some good designs. The movies are a fucking chore. But like, this looks cool. Like they came up with some cool looking shit. Like, we can all at least admit the CGI department, the art department in the Bay movies at least gave a shit when they came to work. Michael Bay, when he did these scripts and what he was going to do with these Transformers, obviously didn't. But, these designs are not terrible to me. Like, I can appreciate people who are fans of Bayverse designs. I just want my Thor whooping the fuck out of that one. I want my Thor kicking that guy's ass. The transformed one, and that looks like a Thor villain or something.
Actually, with this, the Grimlock actually sold out. So this one, the Grimlock was actually a hot seller, even though they upgraded the price. So with this one, a lot of people have asked me for it because I have a lot of Transformers and asked me for this a lot of the trade shows. So this is going to actually do really well. But what I'm actually waiting for, I'm glad they're doing this because the fourth party makes it a bigger scale and they copy the exact same thing. This thing's going to be beautiful. And usually the quality put on these ones are actually really good. So I can't wait for the fourth party to bring this out. So I'm kind of glad Hasbro's doing it.
And fourth party means KO, basically. Or sometimes oversized KO.
Yeah, oversized.
In Transformer terms.
Yeah, like if the Bayverse designs weren't Transformers, like if this was from another sci-fi universe, I'd be all about them. It's just them being Transformers is just like one of the things that have always just like irked me. Like
not a big Transformers fan, I like their designs. I don't understand what
some people don't like because they don't like how it's license.
Anyone
they don't like how it's like micro transformations across the structure.
This was approved.
And not like
they didn't want. If they wanted to make it a cartoon version, they would have made it the cartoon versions of everything. This is something that they did. I don't personally hate the designs of these, but to each their own. Some people like.
Yeah, I didn't mind the transformations myself because like you can't really do the cartoon transformations in live action. They kind of don't make sense. So I didn't mind that they did like all the micro machinery transforming and it made it look kind of busty, but how else were they going to look in like live action really? Like were you just going to have just like it just would have it would have been clunky, plus those scripts with that look would have been doubly terrible.
So my only complaint about this is being the next one is Grimlock is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a bipedal dinosaur. The next one they're doing is a fucking bipedal dinosaur that they probably can reuse the fuck out of. They could have went cool and went Strafe. Strafe was a two-headed pterodactyl.
Yep.
Or they could have went. I think the Triceratops is slag or slug.
But I think they will. But a lot of people wanted this one. A lot of people. I'm telling you, even at trade shows, a lot of people asked for him.
Well, there was a Brontosaurus one too, right?
Yeah.
Not in the movie.
Yeah, not in the movie. Yeah.
Not in the movie. Yeah.
Stuff, there was.
Yeah, in the 86 stuff. Yeah.
So I'm happy.
That would have been a dope one to make.
They will. They're going to do all of them. You'll see. They're going to do all of them. I don't know about the Brontosaurus.
They've already said they're going to do all of them. So.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our last bit of buy and sell. I saw this week and I was like, I got to throw it in just because of how cool it is. I'm not like a big Hot Wheels collector or 164 thing, but to see this SDCC Matty Collector Top Gun Hot Wheels 2-pack going inverting on the MiG, I thought was kind of fun. So let's see.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
Oh man, when I saw this, I loved it. I was like, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. I grew up with. Used to watch this movie like 4 or 5 times a week. My brother used to get so mad at me and be like, "Why are you constantly watching the same damn movie? Maverick is the dopest." And that iconic scene where he flips around like that. The thing I don't like about this is the price tag. I believe it's like $56.
Oh,
God!
I'm not trying to pay $56 for that shit. To be honest with you, I can pass. I'll just screen record, print the picture or something. But that's too much. I think that's what they dropped the ball with this.
I know what Plastic likes about Top Gun. Plastic likes that beach scene is what you like. I know it.
Wow.
It's all about the volleyball.
What was you trying to say?
Well, I was trying to say, this actually reminded me because funny thing is Maverick came up earlier in the week to me because what some may not know is Congress just passed what's called the Maverick Act. They're actually trying to make one of the remaining F-14s flyable again for air shows. It just passed actually. So the F-14 may be showing up for flyovers in the next few years.
Interesting.
They are doing it, just anybody wants details. There's 3 F-14s left. There is none of the original machining. It was all destroyed back in 2006 for asset denial because there was only one other nation that had F-14s that we weren't getting along with. Do your own research. We don't need to bring it up here. But because of them, we destroyed it all. But right now, Congress just approved via private funding, no tax dollars spent allowed, that they're going to take 3 of the remaining F-14s to make one of them flyable again and transfer it to the U.S. Air Force for air shows. So this is what that just reminded me of that I just saw the other day. So if you don't want to spend 56,
yes, yeah, we're still.
If you don't want to buy this for $56, just give it a year or two. You might actually see one flying over your local stadium.
Hold on, let me correct myself. It's 54 Canadian, so it's about 40 something for you guys.
Okay, it's still too crazy for a Matchbox. I don't care what license it is.
No, 100%. I agree.
Like a Matchbox car shouldn't be above, I don't know, $20 for me retail.
Yeah,
like if it's like 50, like if it's like $40-$50 like at a flea market 5 years after it ran, that's whatever to me. But this price out the gate for a Matchbox, I don't care what license, what IP. It's bullshit. I'm not buying it.
We know how Hot Wheels collectors are, so we know that people that are into Hot Wheels are gonna just they're gonna get as much as this as they can. If they even so buying it secondary. I'm gonna lose a lot of fans saying this. Top Gun sucks. Both of those movies are terrible. Y'all shouldn't like that movie. It sucks. Top Gun sucks. Wow. The action scenes are great.
I worked with officers, so I don't like Top Gun
like I've seen gay porn before, and that movie was gayer than that.
Well, I served in the 2nd Marine Air Wing, so I used to work with carrier ops. I can't watch those movies because every one of those officers, Val Kilmer, me, and Tom Cruise would have gotten into a fight. I would have been at like every time I watched Top Gun, half the officers, except for like Scarrett, 100% I'd be at captain's mast the next morning for punching them because I've been in that situation before.
So you're saying your balls were not on fire from that movie?
No, not exactly. Like the F-14s, the Tomcats, a wonderful aerial sniper, but they're kind of giving it a little. They're glazing it on the dogfight. Let's just say.
Yeah, that figure is cool. I mean, it's just too much money, but I think it'll sell, and I think the ones that I think people, if they can buy multiples, they probably would.
Well, it's that time, guys. It's time to get rid of one of you.
Oh, yeah. Well, Caster, I was just saying it should be $15 to $20, so it should have went to Target.
So, chat, make your voices heard. 1 for Gibbs, 2 for House Hendo, and 3 for Plastic Boy Wonder. Who do you got? House?
Yeah, come on. Hey, we're doing good tonight, guys. We're getting up there. We're talking about some good shit. We're getting some stuff out. We're bouncing off each other. There's some agreements happening that wouldn't be made in hell. Some people in chat can attest to that. So, vote for Hendo and we'll keep this going. Whether I face off with Gibbs or Plastic Boy Wonder, I'm going to bring the heat. Final round. Let's go.
We're going to have an interim championship. This is the interim championship, baby. Let's go. So tonight I did my best to poison Sneaky Figs, and to my demise, Talib had more heroes in his stock. So I'm gonna try my best to be these guys, but I got to use my brains. And if you guys put me through, then I will try my best. I'll use my brains to get these guys. That's it.
Plastic Boy Wonder. What do you got to say for yourself?
He even forgot your name. See, he forgot your name.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Plastic Boy. I bring the heat. I'm going to bring that attitude, bring that flair. You got people on the panel voting for the other person on the team, so they know they're trying to get Plastic. You know why? Plastic comes with that heat. We want that smack talk. We want winners, not losers. Come on, vote for Plastic Boy. You want to heat? You want to see that heat?
Losers, that's cold-blooded now.
I got the Fuego sauce. It was given to me specifically by Sneaky to bring here.
No,
all right. We will be stopping the poll now. And at 50%, Plastic Boy Wonder getting the chat boost. That puts him at 75 points. I'm sorry, House Endo.
All right, Gibbs, give him hell. Cheat. You want me to sneaky the belt or the racket?
They're already doing it, man. We gotta hit him with the chair from behind, man. Come on.
All right, I'm not gonna gimmick it. I'm gonna give you a real chair, so hit him hard.
Let's get it, baby.
Damn, they were just hanging up on you.
The hate is real. The hate is real.
Get that fucking off his head.
It's FIFA. We're uniting in this country right now. We don't like soccer, but we're cheering our asses off. All right.
Chat has power.
Down
to myself now.
Down to 2. It is time for the last take, and this week's last take is we're kind of going back a little bit to the beginning of the show.
I didn't even think of making this far. I didn't even look at it.
Oh wow. Well, it's now you get to grade somebody. I'm not grading you with points. You get to grade Hasbro and how well you thought they did with Yojo June this year.
I will be as honest as I can.
Go ahead, Gibbs. You can lead the way.
Oh, just an overall. It's good for fans. I know Hasbro is. I talk a lot of shit. I'm so glad that G.I. Joe exists as a franchise to be able to give fans what they want. I was telling Six Element the other night in chat. He collects a lot of Joes. Really cool guy. Go check him out if you haven't seen it. And I was telling him, man, just even Ninja Force stuff. It takes so much of me just to leave that stuff on the shelf. I have such a nostalgia kick for it. Anything that I see, some of the what was it, the Toxic Viper or whatever, that one was really, really cool. The Laura Croft is the show stealer. So all the other ones that I think that, sorry, I gotta play.
Uh-oh, did his earbuds die? It's time for you to take control, Plastic Boy Wonder.
All right, so we're going to take a real look. Are they at A? No, they're definitely not at A. Are they A plus? No. They're at A? No. Are they at a B? No. I'll give them a C. Okay, they're giving us G.I. Joe and 6-inch, so we got to be happy with that. They did push out some figures, but then they lose points for actually skyrocketing the price. they gave us some vehicles, so we got to be happy with that. And they're actually got the Iron Engineer figures out, so we can't complain. So I said they're in the buff. Could they improve? Of course. They gave us Laura Croft, so they are boosting it up. So they're giving us Action Man, so we're getting some points there. They're going into Cops, so let's give them points there. So I'll say they're at that C, but they still have time and room to improve themselves and actually become dominant. But the fact that that's their own company and they're still charging us a higher price, I think this is where they're kind of losing their mark, where they're struggling in that middle. If they step their game up and give us what the fans want for the value, I think they'll kill it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You got a little bit of an echo, but we can hear you.
Okay, I think my earbuds went out. I think I'm on this.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, when you get to it, these guys, they get a C for effort, but then Hasbro as a company gets an F. I want GI Joe to exist as a line. I'm super glad again that it's out for people to buy it. I love that shit. But Laura Croft was the star of the show. Sorry guys, all these other ones that we all know that one's going to sell like crazy, and They get a C for effort, but this is not their best reveals by far.
Well, let's see. What item did you guys pre-order any item, or if you didn't, which one? What was the best item that you saw from Yojo June this go round?
The Laura Croft. You can't. Everybody wants. That's making everybody happy. Is that Laura Croft? That Laura Croft looks good. Looks amazing. I don't think anybody, off the top of my head, I don't think anybody has done a Lara Croft and having that in the G.I. Joe line. So I think that's the award-winning stealer. Also, honorable mention would have to be the Cobra Commander. We finally get that hooded Cobra Commander. So that's going to be amazing. So I think that's the A and B tier, and the rest of it's just okay.
What about
it's all price. It's all price, man. If these things were priced to move, there would be no complaints. It's just I can't see spending $60 or $70 after taxes and shipping on stuff, or a Dusty with a goofy looking coyote to go with it, or the Cobra Commander with the hooded version that we've been wanting forever to begin with, and then they give us some too little shit, and instead of releasing the figure on its own, they release it with the Gold Throne. I don't like it. It's going to look good after customizers get a hold of it, but it's just a way for them just to squeeze just that much more money, just squeeze that little bit more out of the people, when they could have made that on its own or made the throne by itself. People might have bought multiples. Who knows?
No, I love the fact they did the throne, because when is the other chance they're going to give you a throne? Like, this is the best armor.
You don't think that you can't sit there with a straight look on your face and tell me that they didn't jack the price up on that thing?
Oh, of course, we all know that, but that's the price of the game. We knew they're going to do that. At least you get it.
It's the price of their game. I ain't buying it. I'm the outsider in it. I don't collect none of this shit. I want quality, baby. I want quality all day long. That's what I want.
It looks.
But I appreciate that it exists. I'm not dogging it. I love G.I. Joe. I always talk shit about it, and I always try to get a little flack. But honestly, I'm glad that this property's out. But I ain't glad that Hasbro has this. The only people that they give a shit about is their shareholders. If I have not displayed that in my rants up there, I don't even know who I'm talking to. We all know this. I know you're going to defend them. Hasbro, this is not good. They're squeezing us for everything that they can get out of us.
No, I don't disagree with you on that. No, they're definitely going to squeeze us a lot with this bullshit. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at it. Okay, is it horrible? Not okay. It's Hasbro bad, but I mean, like, I still want it. Like,
to a low C. This is an A+ to a low C. The only figure that I didn't really like was the Snow Job. That was the only one I thought was goofy. Snow Job wasn't the greatest. But I like that goofiness. People love that stuff. People like that kind of silly shit. All those things are like cool figures, man. They really are. It's just I can't overlook that they're gonna rat fuck us on the pricing. They're gonna rat fuck us on the pricing at any chance that they get, and all of this just shows that they're more in it for the dime than they are anything else. Yeah, but if they were smart, they would finish up some of the Joe line and add some other stuff. Go straight to their store with G.I. Joe. Sell quality G.I. Joes. Don't go to retail. Remember, if I say that I'm an asshole, if Bobby Bala says that he's a genius, remember, all they should do is just do direct stuff. They should get out of the retail market. Hasbro sucks at the retail market, and we all know that.
I believe at this point in the game, we all know we're not gonna win with the price. We know price is the most.
Don't give in, man. Fuck, that's such a defeatist attitude.
No, that's not, because it's like G.I. Joe. We want to
It
throw.
is.
When's another chance we're gonna get it thrown? If they don't give it to us,
I know
they're
that's
not gonna put it out. So
I agree with you.
Left, right, and center.
I agree with you, and that's why I don't like it. That's why I was like, okay, yeah, when else are they gonna give us the throne? That's what I said, man. I agree with you, but I don't like that. So that's where I'm getting with it.
We both agree on that, but most G.I. Joe collectors we know, we just wait for when it drops on sale. They're going to drop the price. So
I have a question. Like just the whole grand scheme of things. We got a bunch of figure reveals. We saw the Vamp, the Hal. Nothing like too spectacular. Does that make it a failure of a Yojo June? Because they hyped this up, but we just got figures. We didn't get anything that was like that blew our minds. And the one that kind of was the Lara Croft, and that's not even an IP that's owned by Hasbro or part of G.I. Joe. It's something they had to bring in. So for a successful Yojo June, do they need something that's a pop? That's not stealing.
They knew it. That's why they did that. They knew bringing Lara Croft in there would do that. They knew it, because I'm not a consumer of the product. And what did I glaze over the most tonight? Some Hasbro shit, So it's that. Look, I'm saying they got a winner here. When you get a winner, you got to make sure you focus on it. And I think if they were smart, that's the kind of stuff that they need to do more often. I know Joe fans, they're going to have it. They're going to have drifts and drafts from other stuff. I think Hasbro's got a winner making video game property figures. And with the Valaverse bringing out Sam Fisher and other companies doing that, bringing out these licenses. Wait, it's Eidos. Who made Tomb Raider? Who has it now? Ubisoft?
Yeah. That's the
Ubisoft has it?
Ubisoft,
maybe.
so.
Anyways, Ubisoft as a company is going to be doing their things. Maybe Hasbro can do all the different Assassin's Creed figures. Maybe they might do the Assassin's Creed their Black Flag figures. People would buy the shit out of those.
LPZZ has the license for Assassin's Creed, I believe.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to say this. I think Hasbro's pretty smart on this. Was it a hot Yojo June? Not really. But as you can see, as Abi was gawking up in there, it's Lara Croft. Nobody cared. Nobody else is saying nothing. Lara Croft. The hype is real around that Lara Croft. What kind of overshadows everything else. So they kind of got a free pass right now because of the Lara Croft. But then again, we don't know if it's because of the fact that they lost 3 of their designers that could have played a big part in messing everything up.
They didn't lose them. It wasn't like they fell out of their back pocket. They didn't lose shit.
No, but I'm sure that this was a rumbling. There's a rumbling from before. Like, they're not stupid from before that these guys are planning or they have an idea of letting these guys go. That's why these guys jumped the ship. That's why they didn't want to move to Boston, because they know eventually they would have been.
That we know of. Right? That's corporate speak. They may have been like amicable about it. They may be like, hey, we're not going to fire you, but you can go on your own and stay face it.
But we got to be realistic.
And then a year later, after the NDA closes, they're going to be able to talk as much shit about Hasbro as they want. So.
Let's put it. Let's look. There you go. Perfect example. I'll be saying it's fire. The mind's so stuck.
I said it's fire.
No,
I'm not the right shade of brown for you.
No, but that Lara Croft, everybody is just focused on that. So can we say? I can say you can look at it successful because that's all people care about is that Lara Croft. So no matter how much better they do, that Lara Croft is gonna outshine everything else. So to me, they hit it. They did what they're supposed to do.
One thing I want to add, because to what Plastic Boy Wonder's saying, if you guys remember last year, there was a big black eye of something they didn't show. So I think ending the month with Lara Croft is a hell of a lot better than how they ended last year when that police officer had this weird release.
That too. Yep. So, and that's what people are talking about, Lara Croft. So as long as people are like gawking and being happy and be like, oh, Lara Croft, that Lara Croft is dope, they winning. How can you wrong them for that? They got away. Is it the way to get? Is it the Gibbs? Is it the way to go? No, you're right. Definitely not the way. But they outsmarted everybody and got away with it.
Good question, Smudge. Maybe you should be the host. Gibbs, if there wasn't a Tomb Raider, what grade would Hasbro have been given?
Fuck Hasbro.
Wow. Plastic Boy wonder if Laura Croft wasn't a reveal.
Ooh,
what grade would you give?
If the Laura and what
I just said it.
Are we going from the A, B, C bracket? I'd still give them a C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's okay. I mean, it's nothing great, but the Laura Croft makes them jump to an A with that one.
Laura Croft gets them a C.
All right. Well,
they get a D, then they get a C for Laura Croft because Laura Croft.
I think we beat that one to a pulp. Fuck Hasbro, Gibbs. That's where you're landing.
Look, they get a C for effort because of Laura Croft. That's it. That's going to be a seller. That's going to sell like hotcakes. We all know it. We all see it now. So if you like that, get it while you can get it.
Well, Gibbs, I don't know if the polls were. Oh, nobody's voted yet. Why would you want the chat to follow your lead and vote for you?
I know that you guys like a lot of this stuff, and I've even told Talib it's hard talking shit about it because that makes the ultimate hill move is talking shit about what people love. But more than any of that, talking shit about it, I love you guys and I love the community. And my only goal is to make sure that people at least know that there's people out there that don't like a lot of the corporate bullshit and know that they're taking advantage of us a little bit. And we always got to make sure to be aware of that. And if I can shine any line on it, even just being in a goofy way, that's what I want to do. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
And to answer Avi's question, the rumor is Laura Croft will be the New York Comic Con exclusive. So hopefully we'll be able to get it on a fan channel and stuff afterwards. Plastic Boy wonder, why should they vote for you?
Yo, because you know I'm going to bring it hardcore every week, come with that straight facts and truth, give you the good points, the bad points, and I'll let people talk. I don't have to backstab. I don't have to jump on other people's bandwagon. Plastic Boy's gonna come strong, come hard, and give you the real. Let's just be for the championship for next week, man. Come on, man. Let's make it 2-2. We'll go battle sneaky.
Well, let's click on the right thing. This was a tight one. So we're stopping at 56%. Gibbs.
See if I got enough. I haven't been looking at the points. I've been being autistic lately. Yes, my plan has prevailed. The villain wins.
Has won. But before we let Gibbs give his speech, Plastic Boy Wonder, thanks for joining. You are eliminated.
We love you, Plastic.
The chat has power.
Gibbs is the winner, but why is it on me? I don't know. It's your time to shine.
No, appreciate it, guys. Thank you for letting me come out. It's always fun. I really didn't want to win. I normally don't because it is what it is. And Caster, me and you, baby, we're gonna have to team up and take some of these shill motherfuckers down, man. That's all they do. I know you don't like it as well. And then you can backstab me. And then you can be it, and then I can come and try to take the belt from you. So we got to do a storyline, guys. We got to do it. So, so appreciate it. Thank you again for letting me join. All you losers in the back room can suck it.
It sounds like Avi wants to come in here and talk shit. Welcome back, everybody.
That fancy dancing music shit ain't affecting me none. That shit don't. I'm American.
All right, I'm getting a tennis racket and I'm becoming Gibbs's manager. We're doing this territory style.
That's right. We do Red Hat Crew. We can swap it out.
He's gonna be the Stan Lane of my Midnight Express.
Yeah, you gotta give your props to Huda.
I need a beautiful Bobby though. Where you at?
It would have been tied, Gibbs. If Hendo didn't cheat,
I know, man. Look, I know. Hey, that's all right. We know who's going to get it next time. Everybody here is awesome. I love all the content that you guys do. Shout out to Talib, man. These shows are so fun. This is some of the most entertaining shit like on TV. Like I've watched some of the older things, some of the older shows, and then kind of watch some of mine. And it's a little hard to watch yourself. It's a little weird, but they're so fun. I'll hear things that guys will say just kind of secondary, and just bust out laughing, man. This is such a good time. It's a good format, and I appreciate what you do, brother.
I appreciate you guys. And the chat rails on like when you guys fuck up. But remember, like how I start the beginning of the show, they get points on opinions. This is an opinion show. It's not about facts. Because facts are boring.
Someone said the other day, I said Hasbro is the only one making G.I. Joes. And of course, I know that's bullshit. I know that there are other companies. But what I wanted to say is that they're the only ones making G.I. Joes that people want.
Right.
Yes.
Well, Mexico's doing.
I'm not being shitty for that too, but that's what I mean. It's like I don't mean in general. I'm just saying that's it. But no, I love it.
Like
talk shit about what people wrote.
Gibbs, I think you're inspiring.
Abby can get it too. I like Abby, but Abby can respectfully, Abby can get it.
Oh wait, Abby's talking about a heel turn. We getting the Iron Abby? What's going on here?
I'll just show him a hot figure. I'll show him a hot figure, and he'll get distracted, and then Hendo can come and hit him with a chair.
Don't pick on Abby because he'll get his cousin in here.
I got skill. Just ask Jersey Maniac. All you gotta do is
say, "Look, Selma Hayek."
Me and Jersey Maniac had DQ at ZoloCon, so I'm already vetted.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. And I do want to see a rematch between Classic and Sneaky.
Yeah. They're due. They got to have.
That's what I was hoping it was going to be.
Yeah, Sneaky had to eat bad oysters. Of all the things, I would never eat fucking oysters.
He had to. He had to, didn't he?
It's them gas station oysters.
I think it was a free. Yeah.
All right, Abby, I'll go with you. She is all right, but that's because I'm more of a Pax Vega guy. Like she was a Hispanic actress that was gorgeous. She only showed up in like one major thing with like Adam Sandler called Spanglish, but gorgeous woman.
Well, that's what Adam Sandler does. He always surrounds himself with gorgeous women. Check out The Real.
It was one of his serious movies too. It kind of took me off guard because he did make me laugh once. Like I almost cried. Actually, I was like, "God damn, what'd you write yourself, bro?"
Punch Drunk Love is the only good Adam Sandler movie.
That one's entertaining. I do like that one because it's kind of got like a Lynchian kind of vibe to it. But Spanglish was actually like, I thought Spanglish was a good movie. My daughters liked it. I thought it was well written, and it did focus on narcissistic Karen being the bad guy. So I was like, okay, I can vibe with that.
Adam Sandler can't act. He acts like Adam Sandler. That's his gimmick. He's Adam Sandler in every movie.
Well, they did that movie, That's My Boy together, so.
Yeah.
That was a messed up movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how half that script got out there. Like, I'm surprised they got Susan Sarandon to do that movie. They're like, yeah, we're going to do a whole movie based off Deborah LaFay.
Yeah,
and just
we can make a joke about anything these days.
Like, what the shit?
Let's reverse the roles and see if they will release that movie.
No. I think it'll happen.
Well, there's plenty of it happening in that role, but we won't go into that. I don't know where these teachers have multiplied since when I was a kid. Used to only hear about it like once every couple of years. Now it's popping up everywhere.
Hey, you want to see this is my we've got San Diego Comic-Con Akuma at home.
Yes. Yeah, let's go back to the toys.
Good, that looks good, Gibbs.
Yeah, you got that figure early, huh?
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Johnny.
I showed the picture to Shogun, and I was like, I feel so cheap because this is what I'm gonna get. We got San Diego Comic-Con at home. You what's that, brother?
Did you embroider the back, or did you was that?
No, it's just vinyl.
Vinyl. Oh, okay. That looks good still, though. I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
When do pre-orders come
I like
out?
these things.
When does pre-orders come out?
It's a good-looking Akuma. It's in January, late January, isn't it?
No, I'm talking about when did those pre-orders come out?
What, this version of it, San Diego Comic-Con version?
No.
Oh no, this one's
The
mine.
Gibbs Custom, man.
This was mine.
I'm saying the Gibbs Custom pre-order.
I've been playing. I've been playing with these all week, man. Even after that discussion about Storm Collectibles, man, I think this is probably my favorite action figure. This is probably my favorite action figure. I got to clean it up some. I got some freight check on it, but man, the
good.
Storm Collectibles figures are pretty dope, man. So
those hoes ain't loyal.
Smudge, thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
Man, hoes ain't loyal.
Absolutely.
This is fun. Hey, Smudge, grab your came out.
It makes
Just
me,
once you get more comfortable.
I'm beard phobic, or what is it? I've got beard envy.
Beard envy.
I remember.
It used to be like 3 times longer.
Yeah, I remember when mine was glorious in red.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It used to be so long it got in the way. It just nope. Not today.
It was like a paintbrush, right? As long as it was.
I was like, it was getting in the way of when I painted, so I was just like, gotta go.
You could have just used it as your dry brush method, you know. Just
Do you grow a good mustache?
I tried it one.
Can you grow a good mustache?
No, I can't. Is
that what it? Look. I like the Lincoln. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it, you know. But I did. That's my thing. I have a thick mustache. I have to trim it. As soon as I get into where I'm eating my own mustache, I shave my face.
Yeah.
My mustache polices itself, so it's a pain in the ass because my beard will get bushy, but like my beard goes out. So like my brother-in-law will be funny. Like
I had Joe Dirt beard for a long time.
Well, my brother-in-law a few years ago, I didn't shave for like 3 months, and I came to like a family gathering, and he was like, "Yo, bro, what side did you fight on again?" And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Really?"
Oh god!
Damn!
You make it. Yeah, I mean, I would. Hey, I might as well. I get a bit confused as well, you know.
One thing, I want to start winding down, but before we do, so since I did unlock members, the plan is once this stream is over, immediately go into a members only stream. So to incentivize some of you guys out there that are watching. So if you like hearing us bullshit afterwards, that's what you're going to be seeing. Anybody that can stick around or would like to come to the after show, you guys will be more than welcome. And I got a little group of guys to do well, actually. So any of them, if they're in that chat and they want to hop in on the members only thing, they're more than welcome to hop in. But I want to try to build members and do stuff for the members. Probably reviews. If you guys watch my reviews, I mean, my reviews are kind of low effort. They're just I wanted to just a reason to play with toys. They're more just like an unboxing and like my reaction to that toy. But
I like an overview. I mean, if you're going to get into all the nitty gritty of everything, I mean that's fine. But not many people want to watch a full long review. I like overviews. So
that's my.
And your voice is very soothing.
Which is so weird. But those I got to get a buffer on those, and those will probably be members only for a week, and then it'll be general release after that. So, and then there are special emojis.
Congratulations
for members out there. Appreciate it. There is they're well actually specific emojis. There is a mute emoji, buy emoji, a sell emoji, and then like a little trophy emoji with like my logo's head. And fucking Avi. And Avi, thank you. I appreciate it. 5 gifted memberships. Let's see if we can see who those went to.
They all have to come to the after show. It's mandatory.
Right. Well, I didn't schedule an after show tonight, so definitely next week there will be one. But
everyone who received the membership tonight is mandatory attendance.
Yeah. Maybe if there's like a topic that you think was more interesting that maybe we didn't get to expand on, that might be some of the other things that we can do on that, like bringing like, hey, like this is very good, but we had to move on maybe for the next for the after show section, you know, or just
some of that good like general discussions on stuff.
Like showing like toys.
Well, and another thing that's nice is some of you guys get booted and don't get to talk about some subjects, and you might have input on those subjects. So that's something we can discuss in the members only.
Yeah, for sure. That would be dope.
I'm just gonna have to cheat and just have Talib like send me like talking points about Transformers.
Well, that's what I tried to do. So if you guys look at
I did
the slideshow, there is talking point and bullet points.
Every time I click on that slideshow, I only get the first slide. I can never like see what else is next.
The first download did that for me. Yeah, the first one I think did that for me, but I think I redid it.
Yeah,
again.
just like locking up on me. I don't know why.
Maybe if you got the app on your phone.
I'm gonna try opening it through my Google app. I just try to press the link and just because I'm logged into Google on my phone internet, anyways. So
well, Abby
phone internet, like I'm in my late 50s talking.
Abby, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, and to those that got them, congratulations. And here we go.
Say hi, Daddy. Say hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
This is your baby, okay? He's just light-skinned. Mm-hmm.
That one might be mine. That one right there. I'm not totally sure. Just because you name him Darren don't mean he belonged to Darren. But I don't care what this baby's name is. This baby is rice-skinned, but not light-skinned. That is a white child. That is Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus.
She was sleeping with that Decepticon guard.
He's white. He is right white. Those
well,
are Transformers.
I love how Ultra Magnus just pops in at the end and then bolts. It's funny.
It's also a really funny skit if you guys haven't seen it. It's a Cat Williams one that's great.
Hilarious.
What is it, a skit or a movie? Because it's him and
I believe it's
Tiffany Haddish.
I think it is from a movie.
I'll say it's from a movie.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of which one it's from. Because he doesn't have that many movies. I'm trying to think of what it was.
Caucasus.
Yeah, the Mountains of Caucasus. Bitch, you fucking dog? I'm sorry.
No, he's rice white.
Yeah, Billy Boy, that is the plan. After Will, actually, every week there'll be a members only stream, and then I'll probably figure out to do like a members only stream, maybe late night some night. Like maybe after Tuesday night, we'll do one after open mic night or something like that. I don't know. I want to try to do 2 a week, so I want to provide content, more content than I already provide. So I want it to be a worthwhile membership.
Yes, and we will bring you guys the content with our arguments, our heel turns, our baby face flips. You'll see it. We're going to be cutting some promos.
Well, I think we might have to add Abby to the group chat because it seems like he wants to come in here and talk shit. So
you can get it. You can get it, Abby.
Yeah, and Billy Boy, I'm kind of the same way. I know Gibbs, and so does Plastic Boy Wonder. I know Plastic Boy Wonder's thinking about doing some stuff and some things for late night.
So actually, real quick before we go, I'm actually playing with the 118 Assault Trooper. Now, while the Buck may not seem that impressive, this whole backpack and like multiple weapons and like this backpack opens up. So this is what they've already done at 118 scale.
Damn.
It holds all the accessories, including the silencer for the weapons, the extra magazines,
that's pretty
the
dope,
rockets. Man. So that's why this is like the one figure that they'll probably charge $40 for when they finish scaling it up. That I think may be worth getting like 2 or 3. But that's probably about it. But that is actually really cool. It attaches right onto his back, so he has a holster there for his pistol. He has a knife right there that also is a bayonet that attaches to this assault rifle.
Oh wow!
This the grenade launcher on the bottom is detachable, so you can put the bayonet on instead.
Oh shit!
Other than that being in the wrong scale, it's awesome.
Yeah, I got it because I wanted to see what because I know they just make them in 118 and then scale them up. The funny thing is, the turnaround kind of gave me a little bit of whiplash because this came out at ZoloCon. Like right
So
after
is that
Zolocon
basically
this
going to
year.
be? Is that basically just a scaled down version of the one that they showed tonight?
Yeah, the one that's
Just
they
basically the
debuted
same.
for
Is that the same
JoeFest.
thing?
Yeah, it is because they release them in 118, then they scale them up. You know,
I like it.
They tell them
Yeah,
you have to get Abby and Castro on next week, man.
I like
Yeah,
the
I-
accessories on it. That's pretty rad.
Mad shit right now.
Yeah, as far as like a $40 figure, at least this one looks like it's gonna come out packed out. Like I hope they don't turn it into a $55 figure. I hope they keep it at the baseline price because even their other troopers do come with a lot. They have like those,
That's what
like
you want.
Wolverine claws and stuff. But all this for 40
I know
bucks.
that they got. I know that they got to make a little bit of profit on that, but I know they got to make a little bit of profit on it, and I know that they don't do huge production runs, but that's what's like. There's options, guys. We got so many options out there, guys. Please just vote with your dollar. There's cool companies making cool shit, man, all the time.
Yeah, well, this is the one I'm interested from. Like the Gear Wolf was like the only one besides that I kind of liked, but yeah. There's plenty of other Gaines action figures out there,
But JoeToy, they make really good 118 scale stuff.
Yeah,
they're
yes, I have.
Even though
I have some of their mechs.
scale stuff is really good.
I love their.
I have a few of the 118 mechs, so trust me, I love JoeToy stuff. I hate that JoeToy is like dedicated to 124 scale though now. Like they're coming out with more dope mech designs, and they scale down so damn much. I'm just like, why?
What is that?
It's awesome.
This is fully posable. Like,
is that JoeToy?
Yep.
Yeah, I love JoeToy. Yeah, that's some dope shit.
Like this is fully posable. Like, it's insane. This came with one of those mechs.
Yeah, the mechs.
Yeah.
Now here's some adult shit.
Yeah, their mechs.
Oh my
are
god,
awesome.
That's so badass.
This is one of my favorite mechs of this.
It's just been the wrong scale.
Come on,
It's 118. Which I think 118 is perfect for mecha. I think 118 is perfect for mecha as far as the scale, like because this thing's massive. The mech itself is twice the size of any of my 112s.
That's same line. See, I want a mech for her to work on. I need another mech for her to work on. This is the frontline chaos, one of the frontline chaos figs.
Gundam,
absolutely.
Yeah, like she needs like a good walker or something she could work on. That'd be awesome. But like JoeToy's like gone down to like 125th, 124th scale, and it's so fucking annoying because they're coming out with dope mech designs again, but they're not scaling up any to 118. I'm just like, come on, give me at least like, because they're making like 4 or 5 variants. They're getting their use out of their tooling for like every mech they're releasing now. But I'm just like, just do one variant in 118, like, because they weren't that crazy price. Like, I'm pretty sure this Zeus cost me like 180. And he has ratcheted joints. He stands perfectly. All kinds of crazy poses. Like if I get my nephew in here and we start doing some stop motion, I could reenact like one of the MS Team Gundam shows.
118 is definitely the best scale for world building. I think 118 is the best scale that we have all around for world building. I think it's just having the mechs and you can do dioramas with them, and you can get more on your shelf. Even if they are bigger figures, you can kind of build some of that out.
Speaking of dioramas, like JoeToy did that. Yeah, JoeToy did that for a while. They used to make 118 dioramas to go with their mech, so you could actually build a mech base with like a repair bay. But when just before they went down to the scale, like a year or two before they stopped making them, and I was just like, damn it, because I only got like 1 or 2 sets. But they made like a mission briefing room, an armory room, a motor pool. You could build a whole, like entry gateway for the mechs with like a mech bay. They even made 5 packs of like mechanic sets, so you could just like have them all set up, like doing like a work crew job. Like they used to like bang it out, but now JoeToy is just like focusing on 125, and it's fucking annoying.
Doing a bunch of Warhammer stuff too.
I've noticed that too, Super K. I'm waiting for Caster and Abby just to put up their dukes, and let it go.
I find it funny. The Warhammer line, the pricing always makes me laugh because, like, I played Warhammer. Like, you can get like 5 Space Marines. You have to glue together and paint for the price of one of their fully painted 118 ones. And while some may think that's crazy, as somebody who played Warhammer for over a decade, that's actually a deal.
This little figure.
So that's why they're selling out. Like, I know a lot of people seeing like a $50, $60 118 figure, and you're like, what the hell are people buying? But one, it's a Space Marine, so in 118 scale, it does sit at about 6 inches tall already.
Yeah.
And they are priced very competitively that you're playing tabletop. Like, it's fully articulated, fully painted. You just pull out the box and play with it. It's just like, that's, you know. Like, the price of tabletop gaming has gone so crazy. I know so many of the people who have left playing Warhammer and gone to Joy Toy and just do, like, scaled up, like, kill team fights with their 118 figures.
And you don't even got to paint them.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother ball game of, like, how much shit costs.
All the paint you gotta buy.
Crazy expensive.
Oh, yeah, because paint pots were like $7-8 a piece if you're going from Citadel. And then if you get lucky, you can find like 5 or 6 from Vallejo. You know,
and Hobby Lobby doesn't carry Vallejo anymore.
No,
they got their whatever shit.
They don't carry 112 Dollhouse stuff anymore. Too, they like replaced it with T-shirts.
God, man, I had to put a dollhouse together for my wife. There's it's like a bookshelf. It's one of those like bookshelf style things, and man,
oh yeah, the nooks.
It wasn't so bad, but like I put it together, and it just. That's big. I mean, it's like it's a few feet tall. It's like a 3-tier Barbie house. It's for 1/6 scale. But I had to put that shit together, man. It was so frustrating.
Well, we have another super chat.
Oh,
appreciate it.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you very much.
Gives money back.
Hard work, man. It pays off. But you guys are buying $50 bullshit all the time. That's the least we could do for solid entertainment. Maybe present party included. But Tal does a lot, and it shows that he's a hardworking dude. He's on a bunch of different shows. I'm glad but I don't see how it took him so long. His shit is awesome. That's what when he was telling me earlier, I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, he's not. And it's like I didn't get it. So gratitude. Appreciate it.
And for you, we'll tease obvious.
Anyone have some change?
And Abby, if you think about it, technically she's Japanese.
Yeah,
hey, there you go. There you go. That'll.
So that's RC. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the character? Is that one of the characters? What's that band that dresses up like?
Oh, Cybertronic Spree.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Cybertronic Spree.
They're pretty rad. I don't see how
they're pretty awesome.
Outfits, but it's pretty rad.
Oh yeah, they're a really good band. I met them at a convention years ago. Like because they one of the things they like to do at conventions is like they like to play theme songs.
Yeah.
Like their Mighty Morphin Power Rangers will get like people moshing. It's actually pretty awesome.
Cool band. I'm never into gimmicky kind of dress up stuff, but that works. There's certain ones that just an Elvis impersonator, yes. You know, robots, yes. I like Aquabats, yes. There are certain bands that can pull it off. So
yeah, they do it really well. And they're like really talented too. Like they know their shit.
Yeah, they even got really good music too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did a really good original song in music video called Cybertronic Warrior. Like, and the girl gets to like really belt out some tunes. Like she goes in. Mm-hmm. Like the chorus is basically her just going like full power.
She does really good singing Barracuda as well.
Yeah, those skills are definitely put up in the song.
That's not an easy
like
song.
Their drummer is also really cool. Who dresses up like the Quintesson.
Mm-hmm.
Like that guy's ridiculous.
Yeah, what is it? The bass player's Unicron. Shockwave
Yes.
is on keyboards, I think.
Yes, Shockwave's on keyboards. Main vocals is RC. Backup vocals and secondary lead is Rodimus. But he's also guitar, secondary guitar, because their Axeman
Do they go
is
by different names than the actual characters, or do they like I'm RC?
Yeah,
I don't remember, but I think they go full kayfabe when they're like performing.
And they're Canadian, Plastic Boy Wonder.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're from your neck of the woods.
Damn! Now I gotta hold it against them.
Don't be a hater.
Plastic, you my boy. I love you, Canadians.
Love you too, man.
Did you
Yeah, it depends on it depends on if it's hockey season or not for me, Plastic Boy.
Say what?
So it depends on if it's hockey season or not for me.
Oh, who's your team?
I'm a Bruins boy.
Oh, you motherfuckers! I can't stand y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh, we love it.
Hard time, man.
We love sweeping 3 of your teams in the cup. It's awesome.
All this sports ball talk is make my
Hey, don't boo our anthem. We won't fuck you guys up.
Man. Every time we face Boston, it's always a problem.
Football. Nobody watches hockey. That shit sucks.
Not on this side of the coast.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm
Boston comes out harder for the Bruins than we do for the Pats.
We don't have hockey down. We don't have hockey down these parts.
Yeah, well, we're frozen 5 months out of the year, so we play on lakes a lot.
Not that European football kind of football. We want. I mean, like American football.
We do football too. My school was AA, I want to say.
Aren't you a Patriots fan?
Yes, I am. Born and raised.
Yeah,
I don't care what year they're having. I was with them through the Bledsoe years when the only bowl they had was against the Bears and they lost. So rough years don't mean shit to me. Just means training camp needs to be harder next summer, and I'm going to be looking at the coach before I look at the players. Oh yeah, we used to get Belichick shit whenever like Welker like got like over like manned every time in the end zone. We're like, yo, Belichick, fix this shit. Like we're blaming you.
All right, well, we're at that like 2.5 hour mark. It's getting late.
Oh
here.
And Celtics and Red Sox, just for the record.
But House Hendo, why don't you lead the way? Tell us what you got going on and where we can find you.
You can find me at househendo on Instagram.com. I'm finally getting some stuff together. I'm getting my phone fixed this weekend because I broke the focus motor. That's why I haven't been posting lately. So, because my phone's been out of focus unless I use my front view camera. So
my focus motor is out a lot.
Yeah, it's a pain. But you'll also catch me on open mic nights on Tuesdays over on Figure Fight Club. You'll see me here, of course, on Thursdays when I can make it in, or somebody else eats bad seafood. I will be here. Besides that, watch the Instagram.
Throwing shots.
Always shots. Cross the bow.
Gibbs, what do you got going on? Anything that you want to promote?
The floating head of doom does whatever he wants. So, not the Max Headroom does whatever he wants. Shout out to Talad 1980 Collects, and shout out to Figure Fight Club crew. You'll probably be on some open mic nights and some of those other things. I love these shows. Any chance to tell them you want to have me on so I can throw shit all over these guys and confuse them like I did tonight. See, I pulled the corporate shield move tonight. I shield out a little bit. And I think it kind of fucked with you guys a little bit. So
always stay on your toes.
Well, you shield for somebody that produces, so we can't hold it too hard against you.
Plastic Boy Wonder, what do you got going on?
What's up, my good people? You can check me out on Sundays with my brother Pi and my brother Suda. Come check us out. It's a great watch at 8:30. Come see us. It's great. different vibe. You get to see a Canadian perspective. So I'll be glad for you guys to come. Or you guys can check me on Sunday too. We have a Star Wars trade show if you are in Toronto. It's a Collector Con in Mississauga. Please come check. You can see your boy Plastic Boy Wonder in person, in effect, with more than this out here. Tons of it. Brand new dead stock items. So come check it out. And also Wednesday with Suda. On Wednesday, it's going to be a great vibe. So come check it out. Oh, hold on. We got Smudge coming on this Sunday too. So that's going to be big. So check out Smudge is going to be joining us on Sunday. And then come on Wednesday with me and Suda. It's I believe this week's guest on Wednesday. I'm not sure. I can't remember right now. I'm getting tired. But yeah, deuces.
You guys were talking about Transformers last night, and I was like, man, I need to be there and help you guys out because some of you were struggling a little bit.
Struggling for who?
It was Suda. I think the whiskey was kicking in.
Oh yeah, the whiskey is kicking in. Yeah, the whiskey is kicking in.
That reminds me, I got a few nips in the fridge.
Smudge, what do you got going on?
This I'm not on here normally, so this was a nice little change of pace. But Saturdays usually I'm on Talib's channel, Man on Films. And like Plastic Boy Wonder said, I'm gonna be on their channel this Sunday at 8:30 your time, 5:30 my time. Because I'm over on the West Coast, so it's a little different. But
yeah, they're probably going to have 3 Canadians on the show.
I know, right? And not this coming Sunday, but the next Sunday, Customize a Collective, where we kind of show off our little projects we're doing and little sneak peek.
Oh,
little sneak peek.
Oh, that looks cool.
What is that?
Little sneak peek for Yo Joe June 4th of July crossover type thing.
Is that a missile on a raft?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, because Maui be on some bullshit, and sometimes you gotta motivate the Rock.
That's like the most bougie raft I've ever seen.
Save the island.
There's a bougie raft with just a big ass rocket on it. It's so dope.
That original toy was shit because it would fall apart.
Yeah, this one kind of falling apart too, but I got glue, so it's all
now
good.
I want to make the pontoon boat from Waterworld. Damn it, Smudge.
There you go.
Ooh, that would be
because that would go sick with the black. I'm thinking about it now. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Stop showing us good shit, Smudge. That's not fair.
I want to thank all of you yahoos for joining, for agreeing to be a part of this. I might build the show, but you guys make the show. So I appreciate you guys, especially Smudge stepping in, coming in like, hey, I don't have anything going on today. I was like, hey, we haven't had a fourth step in.
I saw the chat. I was like, hey, this was like perfect.
Yeah. Very fortuitous, man. Awesome.
And if you ever have any time off and you want to join us again, Smudge, you're more than welcome to. And just stay in the chat too. You might as well bullshit with us whenever.
Sure.
Usually I'm the one that's talking in it. But
there's some good shit going in the chat tonight. The chat was spicy tonight. I like it. I want as much shit talking as we can between it. Avi and Castor, all these guys, bring it.
We might have to get Avi and Castor on the show and let them
duke it out.
Yeah, let them.
Oh, you want to generate some heat? You get Khalil on here. He'll do it.
That's
like Gibbs thinks he can heal.
I'm calling that right now, man. You gotta get Avi and Castor.
Yeah, like I said, I thank everybody that became a member. I saw Stu for Lunch became a member. Avi Gifton members. Johnny Cock for donating. Gibbs for donating. I appreciate that. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Other than life can kick you in the teeth sometimes, but when you hang out with assholes like this, it makes it all worthwhile. So I appreciate you guys. See you on the next one, and take care and peace.
Talib 910 made it collects, yeah, that's the name. Shelves to the screen, still playing the game. The YouTube dead, better culture connect. If you love collectibles, that's where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, sex for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live, yeah, we building a base. Community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live. Let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feed. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it wasn't online, we talk it, we break it every single time.